Who's playing again? Mets, Giants?
Mets, Giants, yeah.
Dang, you're right. We have had both these teams before. Forgot that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's annoying. It is what it is, you know? We're at the mercy of ESPN. It ain't up to us, you know? It ain't up to us. They only show half the league. That's ESPN's choice.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like with ESPN, it's like, okay, Giants, Yankees, Mets, Red Sox. Like, I get that. But then what was the matchup we found next week or next month where it's like they're going to sprinkle the A's in there? The A's and Mariners? Like, that's completely like,
Yeah.
that's so unlike them.
Yeah.
But let's see here.
What's up, folks?
What's up?
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? We are.
You do that. I'm gonna get a tripod for my phone so I can watch it.
Okay. We are gonna keep book tonight. And if you got your books, let's get some lineups in here. You got about 10, 15 minutes for first pitch, I think. So I would recommend checking a couple apps. Things could get funky too with the trade deadline because you never know. Sometimes trades just happen in the middle of the game. Sometimes trades happen 10 minutes before the game. Kind of like how that happened to us last time we did this. So check a couple different apps. Make sure nobody's getting moved. I would recommend in your books, starting with the away team. That's kind of always the move. I like to be able to start with the away and then flip over. But you're gonna write the lineup. It's that simple. Nothing crazy. You're just gonna write in the names. It's up to you if you want to do numbers. It's up to you if you want to do the position acronym. Is that the right word? Like 2B. If you want to put second baseman, if you want to put 2B, if you want to put just the number 4. For anybody that's new keeping book, I try to recommend doing like the number. Just because you're going to have to remember that number as you're keeping book. With double plays or ground balls or whatever. And it's always kind of easier to remember, okay, who's playing second base? Oh, they're 4. It kind of helps out. So that'd be my recommendation. But you do you. That's what's cool about keeping book is that it's kind of just however you feel, you know. There's not a perfect way of going about it. Most things are pretty universal, but there's a little bit of customizing that you can do. So let me make sure my ESPN app is not any different than the MLB app. Because you never know, You never know. Let's see here. Box score. All right. And again, if you are new to keeping book, pay attention to the first page in your book. There's a little cheat sheet. I know Kyle's getting stuff set up right now, but I'll show you on mine. It's typically a little cheat sheet in your first page that shows you the numbers of those positions. If this is your first time doing it, that's a good little cheat sheet to have. If it's your first time keeping book, maybe some of you have like already become familiar with positions, kind of like Kyle. Kyle knew numbers. He understood what a 6-4-3 double play was, but it's just nice to use that cheat sheet. So, all right, let's get these lineups in.
All right, we're here. Sorry, I had to go grab my charger.
Mets on the road. Nimmo leading off.
Oh wait, this is home. Or no, it's both on there. Never mind. Sorry.
In left field.
Did we determine last time? I guess you can see pencil, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good thought. Anybody, if this is your first time doing this, might want to go with a pencil. There's going to be mistakes. It's almost always mistakes. Almost always. Near.
We got 7-10 first pitch, right?
I think so. Jeff McNeil in center, huh? And feel free to pop in the chat if you got questions. This is a safe zone, okay? No judgment. No question is a dumb question.
Unless you're asking if cinnamon raisin bagels toasted with American cheese is a good combo, then
Oh boy. Just immediately stirring the pot.
well,
I know Kyle's not there yet, but if you have started to write the lineup, and you want to keep track of pitchers, in my mind, it's kind of easier to put the opposing pitcher on that page. So for example, with the Mets, if you're writing their lineup, it might make more sense to put the Giants pitcher on that page, just so you can go back and look at the book and kind of keep track of, what that pitcher did. It just makes things easier. That's just my recommendation, but you do you. Like I said, there's a lot of different ways to do this. There's not a wrong way to do it, really. Some of those things are just preference. But I like to avoid the flipping back and forth.
oh yeah, I'm looking forward to having my style of writing letters criticized again.
Yeah. For those, I know I said this is a safe zone and judgment-free zone. But unless you watch Kyle, what were your numbers that were weird? I think 4 is weird. 8 is crazy.
Yeah. I don't know, man. All right, I'm doing some numbers here real quick if you want to get a sneak peek here. All right, so 7 for Nimmo, 6 for Lindor.
Can we get a little zoomy zoom? Can we get a little?
I don't know if it'll.
There you go. That's
like
not
a little better.
Yeah.
Soto, where are we at? Soto 9. You already explained the numbers for the newbies.
Yeah, newbies.
Lonzo.
Use that cheat sheet. It'll tell you 1 pitcher, 2 catcher, 3 first base, 4 second, 5 third, 6 short, 7 left, 8 center, and 9 is right field. And DH, you're just going to write DH. No need to overthink it. Rafi Devers not at first base tonight.
Too soon.
I think I saw something. He's had 6 starts or 3 starts or something like that. Over at first.
I won't talk about it.
Willing to do what his team needs. That's what's important.
Whatever.
Just a real selfless player. Impressive, really.
Damas, Chapman.
I'm writing Yaz, by the way. I'm not here to impress anybody. I'm going to try to fill out Yastrzemski.
It's actually pretty easy. You just do Yastr, like Yastr, and then Zemski.
Yastrzemski Zemski.
That's how I remember it.
We got Kodai Senga going.
Wisely? No disrespect.
Yeah,
Wisely.
no disrespect, but there's some. That's a newbie name for me. Can't say I'm catching too many Giants games, in my spare time. But maybe this is what Sunday Night Baseball's for.
That's what it's for.
It's not like this is a bad matchup. I mean, these teams are both in the hunt, you know?
Who did I have? I had somebody going to first for the Giants. Because I said the Dom Smith, Willie Adames platoon was, you need to do better. Who did I have going to the Giants?
Let's check. I'll pull up that post real quick. Giants. You had Ryan O'Hearn.
That's right. Okay.
Still manageable. Still an
doable.
idea.
Still doable.
Because O'Hearn's kind of nice, bro. Like, he play a little outfield if he needs to.
True.
What's for dinner tonight, guy? What do we got?
We already ate Chipotle.
Mm.
Made sure to do it ahead of time this time because there's a lot on my desk right now that I got to manage. So
Yeah, it's understandable. And you've noticed that it moves pretty quick, man. This pitch clock gets things rolling fast.
I got to get to a game there.
I know. We really do. Oh, if you're just hopping in, people, grab your books. Get your lineups in. You got
10 minutes, maybe
9 minutes.
9 minutes.
That is a pretty ballpark. We got to make sure we're synced up, by the way. What are you looking at?
Yes. Now Lee.
Oh, you're ahead of me. I'm just now looking at McNeil, Lindor,
Stupid thing about
Adames. Still haven't seen Yaz. There's Yaz. Oh,
That's not
boy. Hit a pause button, will you?
I can't. I was just gonna say the stupid thing about ESPN, it doesn't give you the pause option.
Jeez, bro. Well, I'm
Matt-
on. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say Matt Gage.
I'm on DirecTV, and that could be the problem.
Is that what you usually do on these streams?
Yes, it is. It honestly sucks. This app sucks. Should I get a little ESPN action in?
Well, I mean, it is on ESPN.
Oh, like the app? I don't think I'm logged in.
I don't
want to be 8 seconds behind you, though. I know that much.
I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I can try seeing if it's any different on. Let's see. Let's see if it's any different on here.
Let's try it. Let's see if I'm logged in. Might be able to just do it from my phone real quick with the little QR code.
What?
What's up, guy?
Said this event has not yet started. Return back once the event has started. I'm like, it's literally on. All right, let's see if it's any different on the computer.
Your phone is probably just like the fastest option out there.
That's right. I can't watch on here because I tried watching it last time on my computer, and for some reason it just blacks out.
We don't need that. We don't need that happening.
So stupid. ESPN sucks. That's all right. We'll work around it. May just have to go phone.
Wait, can I just... Why do I have to have a TV provider if I pay for it for my phone? You know what I mean?
None of this stuff makes sense. Can't watch any of these versions. Love that. Love it.
What, like, why? I don't understand why I have to have a provider if I pay for it on me phone. You know?
Yeah.
All right, back to DirecTV. I guess I'll just be 14 seconds behind you on everything.
I'm trying, man. I am trying to do what I can here. Let's see if we have any better luck with Chrome.
Chrome.
Oh my goodness.
DirecTV Stream just ain't smooth with it. Oh well.
Hey, might be in business. Hold on. What we got?
You know, commercial break.
Yeah. At least I'm not blacked out here, but nothing's showing except.
Get your lineups in, people. Get your lineups.
Get your lineups in, folks.
You got 4 minutes to first pitch. You do not want to still be writing your lineup after first pitch. Game moves quick, man. Game moves fast. I got some seeds right here in front of me from
Same dude.
the one and only Chinook.
Chinook. All right, Chrome is not
I
working.
think I might do that. I'll be right back. Need a spit cup.
Crazy. I got one. All right, folks. Get your lineups in. As you can see, I've got mine filled out here. Got the Mets, Giants against the Mets. Got my Mets lineup filled out here. Positions squared away here. And again, as Nate mentioned, if you're new, you're learning for the first time, there is. Let's see here. Sorry, it'll be upside down, but it's how I have to navigate this desk view camera. But you'll see that cheat sheet right there on the bottom. It'll tell you the positions and the numbers that correspond to said positions. But yeah, I got the Mets lineup here. Flip it on over. Got the Giants here, as you can see. And with the Mets being on the road, we're going to go ahead and start with the Mets on this side. And again, shout out Laura. Got the Chinook seeds. Doing jalapeno ranch. Love that. That's one of my kind of low-key favorites. Honestly, they're all my favorites, but that one, actually, that's the one I took in with me to Truist for the All-Star game when we were down there. And I remember having a bag because we were handing them out on the streets, and I took one of the bags in for myself. And I remember opening the bag, and I had already had a bunch up to this point of that particular flavor. But I remember looking over at Nate, and I was like, this flavor is slowly climbing up the ranks for me. Like this is a solid flavor. So jalapeno ranch is definitely the move.
What we talking?
Talking seeds. I was talking how jalapeno ranch has climbed up the ranks for me. So
You mean this one right
Hey!
here? Doing it right now.
we just had dinner, so I'm having a little
Little dessert. There you go.
little dessert with the cinnamon toast.
This is my appetizer. So
That's a combo right there.
we're getting it rolling.
Hold that up again. Let me see.
We're getting it rolling.
I'm gonna snag that snapshot later. That's classic. It's classic Nate right there.
You know, we didn't have lunch. We just decided to clean our shower instead and like regrout. Miserable process.
You gotta like chisel it all out and stuff.
Chisel it all out, and like
Sucks.
the silicone stuff is just the worst. And I smell like bleach right now. It's the best.
You didn't even shower?
I couldn't. No time. Committed to the game.
Love it. Proud of you.
Thanks.
You had the
I
choice.
couldn't shower. The shower is still being cleaned as we speak.
Oh, fair. True. Good. I guess that's a valid point.
Mm-hmm.
You had the choice to send me a text and be like, hey, you're going to have to hold it down while I wait so I can shower. But you didn't because you're committed to the game. And for that,
I'm here.
I
I'm here
applaud
for
you.
the people.
I applaud you.
Thank you. Apologies in advance for any chewing or seed cracking that you hear in the microphone.
I am seeing the starting lineup for the Mets right now.
Me too. Me too.
Now they switched over to Matt Gage.
No switch. No switch. No switch. Still no switch.
Oh boy.
It's a long. You have no pause
No,
opportunities.
dude. They're showing Nimmo at the plate now. Dude, I don't.
Just got the Gage.
Wow, this sucks. All right, we'll figure it out. We'll make the most of it. Here we go. Maybe if I switch to StatCast or something, do you think that'll slow it down? Nope, that doesn't make that makes it worse. All right, well, we already got a 4-3. I was on the first pitch. Love that.
Pitch hasn't even been delivered yet for me.
This sucks. John says he's timed up with Nate.
And there it is. 4-3. Heyo. And did you get your little one out? All right,
Yep.
guys. So 4-3. Ground ball to the second baseman. He throws it to the first baseman. That is a 4-3. And you like to put a little 1 in that bottom right corner for the first out.
Bro, what's
I don't
with
know
the...
how to react. To be honest, like I don't know what to do.
I'll try to figure something out. Bro, what's with all the mascots?
Someone was inducted into the Hall of Fame. I think it was Lucille or whatever.
Ah, that's clever.
Has Mr. Met always been... Has he always had like muscles fluffed up?
Yeah, I believe so. Sorry, folks. Just trying to see if I can find a different version of the stream where I can maybe be timed up a little differently here.
For those curious, 2 strikes. A foul ball does not need to be written down. We'll just leave that as is. So if you can zoom in, you can see Kyle's keeping track of the outs. You need a little pencil sharpener, guy.
Dude, I know. It's so hard doing it with a dull
Man.
pencil.
All right. We have strikeout for Lindor. And if you notice, you can see it on TV when they put it up. You're going to see what Kyle wrote down right there is that it's a backwards K because it's looking. Backwards K for a looking strikeout.
Sorry, I'm gonna do my best not to spoil the game, but I mean, a man can only do what he can do, you know?
Yeah, there's only so much you can do. I wish I could speed it up.
Have you seen the outcome of the at bat yet?
Just now.
That would be a 3-1
There you go.
for those at
Anytime
home.
you got that pitcher covering for the first baseman, that is a 3-1.
Yeah.
And that will mark the last out of the inning.
Oh,
So-
and then the line.
Yeah, so when you're keeping book, it's always a little easier to just kind of draw out that rest of the inning just to make sure you're not coming back to it next inning and writing accidentally in that. So you saw Kyle put a big old bold line. Some people scribble it in. Kind of up to you however you want to do it. But it's just again, it's not the cleanest thing. Some people, if you're fine without it, some people write like a little like diagonal line like right below Soto, and that's where you see that was like where you move into the second inning for Pete coming up.
Yeah.
It's kind of a preference thing. If you like to keep it clean, I don't think that looks that bad, and it's just a good reminder. So and again, if you're new, if it's your first time keeping book, no bad questions. It's okay. This is not a super easy process if you've never done it before, especially if you're unfamiliar with positions. Oh, so what do we think of? We already kind of talked Ryan O'Hearn, potential first base resolution for resolvement.
Not
What's
a word.
the word? Wish it was. Sounds nice. Answer. How about that? Answer to a problem
Yep.
for the Giants. What do you think the Mets? I mean, the Mets need starting pitching, dude.
Well, I
Keep
had
hearing that Severino, right?
I had Severino going back, so
I hate that, but maybe we have Mets fans in here that like it. If we have Mets fans in here, apologize in advance.
I'll flip on over here. Where are you at on the stream?
Sanga's looking at delivering his first pitch, coming set
Classic.
and delivered. Shout out John, by the way. John, no disrespect, I haven't seen your name in the chat before, and I like seeing new names in the chat.
John's definitely been in here before.
I haven't seen him in the chat before, but I like it. If this is your first time with us, let us know. I want to see it.
All right, for a ground out for the people.
What is it, KC? Ground out to the first baseman. He takes it himself. You remember?
That's an F3. No, not
No.
an F3. That's fly out.
Yeah. This is a 3U. U stands for unassisted.
Okay. I don't know if we had too many of those. Actually, did we have we had one of those yet?
Maybe.
I don't know if I recall going
No?
3U. Nope, right down 01. Yes. This might be
Pudge's
news to
first
me.
time here. Pudge joining in for the first time.
There he is. Bro, I don't know how the like team moms, team dads did this while like holding a conversation with other parents. Like, well,
Oh, I know.
granted, I guess those game moves a little slower, but
Yeah. Safe to say. But imagine how messy that book is. Be like, all right, we put up 12 runs this inning. We're hitting around.
Hit around 7 times.
How many errors were in that play?
We think Devers goes deep tonight.
I don't know, man. You're going to know before I do. I know that much.
Well, I guess in a way, it's like kind of helpful that we have a little bit of a buffer so that like I can at least see it, and if I have questions, we can see it play out real time.
That's true. That's a good call. All right, folks. You have your first base runner. And if you notice on Kyle's box there for Elliot Ramos, that's a walk, BB, base on balls, and then a line drawn to first base. We're responsible for moving that runner along as he advances.
All right. You said you utilize L, right? That's your letter of choice.
Mm-hmm. For the ball he just hit.
Is that accurate though?
Yeah, I like line out. You can put L5, you can put LO. I don't think you need to put the O, but there's a couple different ways of doing it. I like L, even when it's hit to an outfielder, just because like it tells me that it was hit on the screws. So say Rafi hit a just absolutely bullet right at the right fielder. Like I like L9 there because it tells me that it wasn't a fly ball. It was hit hard. So sometimes you can keep a story like that. But for that, obviously, it's right to the third baseman. It's L5.
Yeah, I almost like the stagger a little bit. It's helpful with the delay, I should say. Helpful with questions, I guess.
Yeah. It would probably be staggered better. It would be better if it was staggered my way. So I saw it first, but yeah.
True. Yeah, I need to get a pencil sharpener, man. This is tough.
Yeah, knife.
Not immediately accessible though.
Pair of scissors.
Also not accessible. If I go, I may go back upstairs. Actually, I may just go grab a mechanical pencil and just use the eraser on this one. That was
I'd recommend it.
That was a 1-2. Count 1-2, correct on that last one, and then a 5-3.
Yeah, 1-2, and that's not a 5-3 because we got the out at second base.
Oh, did he go second there?
Yeah,
my bad.
So that's 5-4 for the third out, and then again with that guy at second, I like to write that. I kind of draw like a half line for Ramos to where he almost got to second. And then I draw another half line perpendicular to that to show that it was like cut off. Yeah. And he didn't make it to second. That was the last out. That's me. You don't have to. It kind of tells a story for me.
Yeah, I like it.
And then again, just make sure your line is drawn down the middle. And if you guys hear us mention Pudge, shout out Chris Thayer. Chris played Little League with us. He was a little older.
Shout him out. I'll be right back.
And hopefully this makes him blush a little bit, but he was the best catcher in the Little League. He was the best catcher that was out there. And so we're going to date ourselves a little bit, but one of the best catchers in baseball at the time in the big leagues was Ivan Rodriguez, Pudge. So Chris's nickname became Pudge, and that's how he still lives in our head. Pudge is still remembered and revered in Northern Virginia Little League Baseball. There you go. There's a little story down memory lane. Oh, all right. Flip that puppy over and get the lineup ready for the Mets coming back. And again, you can kind of somewhat see his headphones are blocking it, but Kyle draws a line to finish out that first inning. And just remember that you're going to move over to that next line and next column for the second inning. And we're going to have Mr. Pete Alonso leading her off. I don't know if I would be on. I think I would do the kayak once. And I think if I got to like listen to the game on the radio, I think that'd be pretty sick. Oh, of course the freaking Giants went opener on us. So Gage's line is done. Let's get this next guy in. You may have to, by the way, keep your phone handy for some of this stuff. Because sometimes they kind of just flash a name and doesn't always pick up. Got a 1-1 count, by the way, on Pete. At least for me, anyway. I don't know if you noticed, Casey, but we had an opener for the Giants. So Gage is already out.
Stupid.
Bivens is in. Bivens. I don't know. Look, no disrespect. I haven't heard of some of these guys before. So looks like we're going to get a full-on bullpen game tonight.
Love that. All right. We got a
I like you learning something new, though. You know?
Yeah.
I don't want it to be the exact same.
That was Lindor, right? I looked down literally as soon as.
That was Pete.
No. Or I'm sorry. Adamas, I meant. To Adamas.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, in the chat, openers suck. No disrespect.
Takes a lot, Rays.
Yeah. Blame the Rays. Red Sox legend Dom Smith with a heck of a play there.
No spoilers, guy.
Well, I'm giving you a preview of what's to come.
Yeah.
All right, we got another 3-1. I think that was first pitch.
You're not going anywhere at commercial break, are you?
Oh.
All right. I'm going to talk them through. We're going to finish out the line for Gage if we're keeping track of pitchers. I was talking about it while you were gone because it showed McCovey Cove.
Yep.
I think it'd be kind of sick to kayak if you're like listening to the radio.
Yeah.
You know?
What was the count there?
Count for me is currently 1-1.
1-1. Okay, so that was. Oh, nope.
There you go. Get that eraser.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit of a mess tonight. I apologize. I was filling out the count for McNeil, who was already out. All right, so that was 1-1 for Marte.
First knock of the game, people.
That was a single.
That was a single, so a nice little 1B and draw our guy over to first base. You just raw dogging those chips over there? You got any salsa or anything?
Nope.
You went Chipotle over Moe's, by the way?
It's like right around the corner.
Mm.
That's all I really had time for.
Did it hit?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Sprinkle a little queso on the bowl.
I can't get on board with the queso.
I mean, I can't either, but when it's in the bowl, it kind of just
better.
blends with everything. But yeah, the queso itself sucks. Well, I can't say it sucks, but Moe's is way better.
Yeah, it's fair. What is this camera view? feel like the Mets are desperately needing a center fielder.
Did you have anybody going there? Actually, we didn't have too many guys going to the Mets really at all, did we?
Might have to pull up my list. I had them buying pitchers more than anything.
Was that 1-2 on that strikeout?
Yes, it is. Spoiler.
You're seeing it too.
Again, just get your K's right. This is a forwards K. And again, you can end that line if you want on Marte. Totally up to you. Make sure your line is drawn in. And yes, you can draw the line at the top half of that second inning column. Just make sure you don't get messed up. All right. Can you are you able to scoot up the book?
Hold on. So remind me on this one when it's in the middle like this, I can still go line here.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah, but then also down here, right? For
Yeah.
Alvarez and
Yeah.
Ruiz down.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Pop over to Gage.
I'm on. He's at the bottom.
I don't know if you can scoot it up, but let's go ahead and finish out Gage's line. Pretty easy. 1 inning. 1K. No walks. No hits. No runs. No earned runs. No hit by pitch. Wow. Wow. You good?
Is that super loud? I'm sorry.
Incredible. Incredibly loud.
I'm
It's the
sorry.
loudest thing you've ever done. Does your mic switch?
Oh, geez. I hope not. Do I sound bad?
Yep. Yep, you do.
Oh, no.
Just as bad as your mic far away.
Can you hear me?
Hey, oh, there it is. We're good now.
Do I sound all right?
Yeah, you had me nervous for a sec.
Where are we at here? Shappy?
Oh, Chepe. Like I said, guys, if you're hanging out, just watching the game, appreciate you. If you're hanging out, keeping book with us, let us know. Hang out, ask some questions. It's a safe space.
Ooh, a little show up by Senga? It's a little unbecoming. Oh.
I liked it.
Oh.
I kind of liked the flex.
I mean, I guess, but wait for what's next. Wait for the cam when it goes to Chapman. He is up in his grill, dude.
That's nasty, though.
That is.
Again, backwards K, which is always nice and awkward to write in.
Yeah, that
Never
right
looks
there,
good.
that was as hard to write as it looks.
Yep. Friend of the pod, Mark Yaz.
Yaz. That's just Yazzing.
Whoo. Dang, kind of at this point where we had a lot of seasoning dust. And that's just a choking hazard. You know
It
what I mean?
is, dude. Not a lot of people don't like to talk about it, but it's
It'll get you.
it's dangerous. Yes.
I'm so far behind.
It's an ugly bee. My bad.
And there it is.
Yeah, Laura in the chat's talking about the dust with the smokehouse. That one will get you.
It will.
No, dude, you want hands down. You know the one that gets you the most. See if you can guess.
Hot
Oh,
chili?
01 on Dom Smith. Nope.
Lemon pepper?
Nope. Lemon pepper's pretty subtle with their flavoring. It's good, but it's a little more on the subtle side, so it's not as bad.
I'll tell you what I don't get. I don't get any on the cinnamon toast at all.
I get a lot on the cinnamon toast.
Do you?
Yeah. The one that gets you, that's 02 on Dom Smith. The one that gets you is the dill pickle, dude. It's like, it's almost tart.
Mm.
And when that dust at the bottom of the pack hits you, oof, sends you into another dimension.
I don't hate
Oh,
it. I don't hate it.
look at this crafty baseball. What?
I like that.
What?
John's comment.
I didn't think you saw it. I was hoping you didn't see it. Yeah, John says, you think Chinook can do a cinnamon toast and American cheese seed? I might just make a shirt for myself. A one-man support club. Just to take a stand here. Also, sorry, I forgot to draw the line for Yaz, so he now bumps up all the way to third.
Yeah. And I know Yaz was on the move on that play, but he does not get, for anyone wondering or questioning, he does not get credit for a stolen base. That's just him moving up first to third on a single. That's all.
Now we got 01 to P. Bailey. Young Patrick.
I heard a fun little rumor that the Giants might be interested in going after Adley.
I mean, honestly, if it's inevitable anyway. I'm not saying now's the time to start offloading some of these guys, but for the O's, I think they've made it clear that they're not keeping all of these guys. Like all these baby birds, you can't.
They can't. They really can't.
I think you gotta build around Gunner. I think that's the obvious answer.
For sure.
And then, keep or bring back who you can on team friendly deals if it works. But yeah, you can't keep all these kids around.
I'm moving on to Dill.
I gotta finish these chips so I can get into the seeds, man.
I know.
Hey, shout out Josh.
What's up,
Josh in the chat. That's out number 2. Yeah, Laura in the chat says build around Gunner and Jackson. Gunner for sure. I think we still need to see some consistency out of Jackson, and then I'd potentially be able to get there to that point as well. But right now, I think Gunner's the clear choice.
I think they need to think about getting to him sooner rather than later, especially after like, I'm not gonna call it a down year from Gunner,
Yeah.
but I think when it's all said and done, we're gonna look back at 2025 and be like, not his best. So if you can sneak in right now, go offer some Bobby Witt-esque type deal, I think that would be a very smart move for the budget. I mean, I have no problem throwing 10 years 200 at him right now. I really wouldn't. Even 250. I would throw that at Gunner.
I mean, I don't know what the peak of the shortstop market is going to be. Like it sounds like it's a friendly deal, but it's like, I mean, how much more would you realistically give him even if he was having like a great year or something?
All
you know
I'm
what
saying
I mean?
is that, like, if we fast forward 10 years, not even 10 years, if we fast forward 5 years, we're going to see what contracts are at that point. We're also going to see 5 more years of success. I think he's going to be in an MVP conversation. At least once before he's ready to hit the market.
I put out that tweet or that post a while ago where I was like, actually, I think this was it was last year, or maybe even this offseason, where I was like, Bobby Witt Jr. and Gunnar Henderson could just plan on alternating MVPs for the next like 15 years because of the years they had last year. And I'm like, if this is a preview of what's to come, like,
I know.
And obviously this was before we knew Aaron Judge was going to replicate what he did last year, but still, if we can get Gunnar back to 2024 Gunnar, boy.
Side note, just a little fantasy implications here. I'm eliminated in fantasy, but I currently hold a 12-point lead over Jacob. And Jacob's 9-7 at the moment, kind of on the bubble, outside looking in. If I spoil that, he drops to 9-8, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna have to really sweat next week to get into the playoffs for fantasy. So the problem is that he has Pete and he has Soto. I'm gonna need those guys to relax. I have Jung-Hoo Lee. That's what I'm saying, man. Especially if the Orioles decide, like, hey, we're not going to commit to Adley. We're only going to, if you look at Adley, Gunnar, Jackson, you're like, we're only going to commit to 2 of the 3. You got to assume that Gunnar is worth, at that point, 28 to 30 a year. As a premier shortstop, I think you hit him before his prime, man. Lock him up.
Is this Alvarez up right now?
I don't know, I was watching some dude with that weird hoverboard surfboard thing.
Just put the fries in the bag, bro. Come on. Do it.
That guy's super chill. Just hands behind the back.
I don't know if that guy got enough attention growing up.
I mean, what are we doing?
People like that kind of irk me. They act as if they're just out there minding their business, but it's like like this guy knows exactly what he's doing.
And he's rocking like just a typical Giants hat and sunglasses. You know he does not plan on getting wet.
Bro, unreal. Guy just wanted to get a little national TV spotlight. All right, which I respect. Like, clearly he knows the game's going on, so
Bro, that would be elite content if we do a trip out to San Francisco and we decide to just do one of those games on a kayak, like a 2-man kayak. That'd be electric.
I'd be down. I'd be down.
Little base knock for Alvarez. Draw him the first. This Mauricio kid is a stud, man. I think he's going to be really, really good.
Hey, what was the count there?
0-1.
Tell me if he gets to. Tell me if this is on pitch 2.
It was.
The single?
Mm-hmm.
So it's 0-1, you said?
Yeah. Yep. Don't forget to draw Alvarez up to second.
Right there.
We're going to flip it to the top of the lineup. 2 men on, no out. Mauricio looks like a ball player too, huh?
He does. He does.
He looks good. He's got good movements. They've been high on him for a minute. And I know it hasn't quite gotten there yet, but I feel like it's coming.
1-0 for Nimmo.
It bugs me that Marlin Man has fans now.
Now? What do you mean now? Oh! Oof. All right, so this is tricky. So this is no, it's not. A little FC. Bro, that's snag.
I would hold off until any type of review is needed. I don't know if they're about to review it, but
No, that's FC.
We're good. All right. So again, we're going 4-6 FC. You're going to cut off Mauricio's line halfway to second. You're going to move Alvarez to third. You're going to put 1 out on Mauricio. Nimmo is where you're going to write
Oh, true. Yeah.
the 4-6 FC. And let me know if anyone's got any questions on that. It's not the easiest. What happened to my seats? If there's any Mets fans in here, why does Brandon Nimmo only play in left field now? Why did he stop playing center? All right, so this is a similar one for Lindor. We'll answer that question later. This is similar Similar one for Lindor. So you're going 6-3 FC. You're going to score Alvarez. And Kyle, if you want to kind of show them, I like to color in the corners on whoever scores, just so I can quickly see that later when I'm trying to keep track. You're going to put the second out on Lindor, and you're going to make sure that you move Nimmo up to second base.
Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot to do the first line. All right, so bump Nimmo up to second. 2 outs on Lindor, and Soto is down 1-1.
And then again, if you like,
Or not
I
down,
like
but-
to be able to see when people score very clearly, very easily. So I like to color in the corners on Alvarez. That's up to you, Casey. You don't have to do that. But I don't want to cover up the 1B. I just want to color in the corners so I can very quickly, when I go back and try to count up any runs scored, I can just see that easily.
I sort of shaded in the box, but I also like I like your idea of. Are you just saying the corners, like kind of where the bags are? You mean
Yeah, so like I kind of do
2-2 on Soto?
see it.
Yeah.
Let me just color in the corners. Whoo! See, people, so we talked about it last time. If you think the game is too slow, keep book. Keep book. It'll show you how slow this game is.
No, the problem I have is I think it's too fast, and now it's even faster.
That's a good point. We need nothing but failure for Soto tonight, okay? Just for Nate's fantasy team.
No disrespect, just from a fantasy perspective.
I'm here to play spoiler. It's my job in fantasy now.
Those bubble teams too could seal the deal for me too, because I'm getting hit with the L this week. So it's kind of
that's
win
what
it,
I'm here for.
or it's kind of a not a win and get in, but a lose and get in still. Back my way in, I guess you could say.
That's all right. Dude, the dill pickle one is a real underrated play.
And if you get to the end, yeah, take a seat, Soto. No disrespect. The dill pickle though, if you get to the end of the bag, you get that powder, that dust at the end. It'll slap you into next week. I'm telling you.
Were you?
All right, sorry. So that's a backwards K for Soto. Hold that question. 3 for the outs for Soto. And then yeah, that's kind of it.
That's it.
Close
So-
out this half inning. Flip it on over.
Up above, some people have books above the score or above the lineup where it has inning by inning scores. Just a little reminder if you want to be able to put that. Mets got one there.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that last time at the top. Mine, however, hold on, sorry. Can you see it? Ah, dang it, you can't see it. Yeah, I don't think I can. Well, if I do it upside down, but it's upside down. Hold on. Where is it? Right there. Right there. It goes across by inning. So I'm gonna go ahead and put.
Kind of an interesting book.
Well,
I
it's
like
just
that aspect to mine.
it's just
I
at
don't
the
like
bottom.
my book, but I like it being at the top that way. Like that's nice. You know?
Oh yeah, I mean you got like it looks like you got like an actual scoreboard style setup
Yeah,
with
yeah.
like both, right?
Yeah. So
But
you're
does
right
that-
at the top?
But does that mean you keep it for both teams on both sides?
If you want to, I don't.
Oh, okay. So the Mets are up 1-0. Did they got that run there? So we'll go 1 run here, 0-0. And let me update the Giants side here. No runs for the Giants, so we'll go 0 at the bottom, 0 at the bottom. Yeah, Nate, I texted a picture of Nate to Nate. Nate Bargatze was in the Brewers booth yesterday. Very cool. I'm a huge, well, we're both
Same.
big Nate Bargatze fans.
Yeah.
And he was in town for a show. So they had him in the booth. And just, I mean, that's one of the funniest dudes out there, man. I tell you what.
But he's just a low key, super, super funny guy. He doesn't force it. That's what's nice.
Yeah. And he puts on a clean show, which is hard. Like, it's hard to be good at
Sure.
that and put on a clean show.
Real true. Jung-Hoo Lee.
Yeah, I saw him in actually right down the road at George Mason last year for a show. That was
Nate Bargatze, not Jung-Hoo Lee.
no, Nate Bargatze, yeah. Dude puts on a fantastic show. I thoroughly enjoyed that. 3-1 on Lee. Yeah, no, Jung-Hoo Lee does comedy tours apparently. so.
Yeah.
Saw him at Eagle Bank Arena.
He opened for Nate Bargatze.
Packed out show.
So you're not a fan of these Mets jerseys?
Nah, I'm not.
You don't like the orange border with the colored in blue?
No, because it's just hard to make out. Like these jerseys remind me a lot of what Miami tried to do a while back before they fixed it by adding in the white to make it pop a little more. But like you can't make anything out from from afar. Not to spoil it here, I got a little pitch timer violation. Ball 4. That's the second one I've seen today. It happened in the Red Sox game with Chapman in the 9th.
It's too bad to see.
How would we even score that?
I'll be honest. When I learned the key book, there were no pitch clock violations, so
I think it's just
I think it's
just
still a
chalk it as a
walk. I
walk.
think it gets chalked up as a walk.
Stupid rule.
But we are now up to a 14-point lead over Jacob because of that walk. So
Huge. It's
Yeah.
huge.
yeah,
All right, we got a fielder's choice here. That's a 5-4. Fielder's choice. 1 goes to Lee. Line halfway to second. Cut that off. Was that a first pitch? I
yeah.
think it was first pitch. Yeah. And then Ramos gets up to first. All right. I'm doing it, man.
We're rolling.
All right. We're 1-0 on Devers. I'm not going to lie. It's kind of hard. I'm at the point now. Like, what's it been? Like a few
don't need
weeks? No. I'm saying with Devers.
Oh, you're
It's
over
been,
it.
It's been a few weeks. I'm kind of, yeah.
Been
It's
about
kind
a
of
month, a little more.
Has it been a month already? Oh, did he get hit with the dust? The dill dust?
Bro.
Is that what you got?
Oh yeah.
It hits, man.
You can't inhale as you throw them in.
You can't. You just can't. All right, that was 1-1 on Devers, I believe.
Yeah.
Ooh, little tag up from Ramos. All right, so bump him up. That is an F8.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he just missed that. That's an F8 from Devers, and that would be the second out.
And for those curious, that is not a sack fly. You do not get credit for a sack fly unless he is scoring.
Good point.
Kind of dumb In my mind, I think that's kind of a hole in stat keeping because if Devers bunts there and he moves up to second, that would be a sack bunt. But apparently, this does not count as a sack fly. So it's just a straight up F8.
There's got to be a reason for it, though. Josh in the chat says for a pitch clock violation, walk or strikeout, just write the letters upside down. I can't do that. It's hard enough to write a backwards K, man. I mean, hey, I respect it if that's what you do, but that's...
One would argue that a backwards K and an upside down K is the same.
True.
That's what Josh is saying too.
That's fair. Well, no. Upside down B would be... Oh, yeah, upside down. Never mind. Okay. I get the joke.
Long day. It's been a long day.
I thought he meant backwards as opposed to...
Yeah.
I'm like, that's flipping the B around. I get it. All right, what just happened here? I missed it. What was the count on Adames? That was
an 0-2.
Oh, that's lazy. What just happened there? That's an...
I'll let you think through it.
That's a U of... No, 5U FC. Let's go.
Pretty neat, huh?
Oh, no, definitely wrote that on the wrong box. Nothing like following up a win with just a fat L. 5U FC 3. And with Ramos being the one that gets tagged out, do I still just do the half line for Ramos?
Yeah. Oh, on the basis? Yeah.
Yeah. Half line. Little cut off there to show that he didn't get there. Okay. And then block off the inning.
I think I need to double check here. I need to make sure Willie does not get credit for a base hit there.
I don't think so. That'd be a fielder's choice.
No, we're good. Because my thing is like...
What did you search? Like, what was your question?
I just went to the box score to see what they marked down as for Willie. Because like the thing is, it would be a knock if for some reason that was a single through the infield and then there's like a play at the plate. Yeah, that would be a knock. But I think it's because he didn't get to third.
Right.
And did not consider that base occupied. That's what makes it considered a fielder's choice. How we doing, guy? Doing good?
Doing good.
This game's already brought some kind of like unique things that we haven't seen yet.
Yeah, truly.
That one was for sure unique.
No
Unique
runs.
New York. Unique New York.
Stop. Kicking it off with Peter here.
We don't need anything from Peter either, by the way. Sorry, Jacob.
2-1 on Peter. Hold on, check the chat here. Oh, yeah. See that? Hold on. Let me finish this AB and then I'll go back and fix that.
What's the matter?
I've already made that mistake twice tonight.
What's wrong?
Hold on. That is a swinging K for Peter. I I go back, or I've just been putting the out. I've been attributing the out to the guy that was up, but in that case, Ramos was the guy that made the third out. So I have to go back and mark it under
Correct.
Ramos.
Correct.
I
Correct.
gave it to Adamas. That's
Gotcha.
I've done that twice already because there's another fielder's choice, I think.
Yeah.
Yep, good call.
Yeah. I didn't even see you write that. I figured
that
you were good.
That was my bad.
I thought you didn't need me anymore, guy.
I got cocky.
I thought you graduated.
Got cocky.
All right.
I said, let me fly.
I'm a peacock.
You gotta let me fly. And then I just fell out of the nest.
A lot of dust in this handful right here. Wish me luck. We're good. A lot of flavor dust. You're right. I gotta be honest. This might out me a little bit, but I don't know if I've completely finished the dill pack yet.
There's no end of package dust like that of the dill pickle bag. Crazy. That was 0-2 knock for McNeil.
Yeah.
Little 1B, or no, excuse me, 2B for McNeil.
Oh boy. I'm just thinking back to the other guys, just running through quotes.
You shot Derek Jeter.
9:15, everybody. Let's have a good day. Cut the shit.
You are outgunned and outmanned. That go the way you thought it would? Nope. We might get a taste for lion. And you know what? We might get together and say, you know what? We like lion. Let's go get more lion. A great movie.
Fantastic movie.
The start to that movie was so unnecessary. Like, so unnecessary. Like, why are they in this?
Aim for the bushes.
Then doesn't play like Lenny. I think it's like cuts to Lenny Kravitz or something.
No, it's There Goes My Hero.
Oh, that's yeah.
Foo Fighters.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Then they have like the whisper fight at the wake. You guys think you're tough. Oh, dude. I wonder if Paige has seen that movie. I gotta ask her.
Oh, that's such a good one.
Such a good one. Oh, yeah. 2-2.
3-2.
Look at my guy down the line wearing it off the chest like a grown man.
The grown man that he is.
I've seen big leaguers olay that puppy.
Pudge in the chat. Desk pop. You had your first desk pop?
Gets the wooden gun after. Thanks
all
for the F Shack, Dirty Mike and the boys.
they all what, how do they, he does the desk pop and then don't they all like
Yeah, dude.
like sights on him? Hilarious. Hilarious. I like when they're having that lion fight argument, and then
Hmm.
Mark Wahlberg, he gets up in his face and he's like, "We would eat you, man." Oh boy.
I might have to watch that tonight. I'm not gonna lie.
We would freaking no, that's what he says. We would freaking eat you, man.
It's quite an AB.
This is. Keep having to double check. I'm like, am I behind here? I don't know, Blue. I don't know. It's awfully close.
Patrick Bailey made it look a lot better too.
Yeah, it kind of showed him up a little bit. Tastefully.
Tastefully. New school framing, man. It really kind of pisses me off. I'm not gonna lie. Everything's just yanked up. Yank everything up. That's not framing.
I mean, come on.
Stick it.
Catchers were yanking. Catchers have been yanking for years. Yes, dude.
I'm telling you, turn a game on from 20 years ago, and it's not. Because it used to be the flip down. There's some guys that used to just flip down. Bang. It was because like we were taught like let's get thumb up. Just get thumb up and like stick it. And you'd kind of see like Veritek. Veritek, you'd almost always see the back of his glove.
Yeah.
That's just kind of how guys used to frame. And now it's like this, like, yeah, it's like keeping the wrist up. Drives me crazy.
One of these days, actually, I might do it when we go to the beach this coming, or I guess next week. I don't think since they've introduced the pitch clock that I've actually gone back and watched a game pre-pitch clock just to do like a little compare and contrast. I'd be curious to see what that experience is like again. Now that we've had the
game.
Now that we've had the pitch clock for so long. Might pick a game, an instant classic.
Not that we're here to like talk about rivals or anything, but I was listening to another podcast that like I think over the offseason they went and watched a game from like the 80s, and they were like a ridiculous amount of bunting.
Yeah, I was gonna reference that. I know exactly what clip you're talking about. Yeah,
and it was just like it was neat. Apparently, just to see the difference. I think they fixed it, but like back in the day on MLB TV, you could go throw on an old game. Like you could go select the year and date and throw on a game. Like I remember a few years ago, I think I was like working out or something. It was like a home gym over at my parents that I was working out in. And I was like, I'm going to throw a game on. Then I threw on Jeter's last game at home. And it was like 5 years after the fact. That is a 1-6-3 double play, by the way. And
sorry. And you said
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. We can go back to that.
I was just going to say you can put the second out on Marte and the third out on Beatty.
Yep. Then close out that inning. No, but what I was going to ask you said you pulled up a Jeter game?
I watched his last game at Yankee Stadium when I was like working out. And it was like 5 years after the fact. I don't know if they let you do it anymore. I haven't really tried.
I remember where I was when I was watching that game.
So do I. So do I. Sick ending, dude. Real sick ending.
All right, top four. No,
Top
no,
four.
excuse me, bottom four. Bottom four.
Foe. A little ball game here.
Yeah, text our fantasy league here.
Everyone, this is your first time keeping book. You do not want to see extra innings. Just gonna say that right now. You don't want to see it. You also don't want to see anyone hit around. You don't want to see a lineup hit around. It ruins the rest of your book. So don't be rooting for that.
Sure does.
Any Giants or Mets fans in here, I'm sorry. We just want a clean 9. No hitting around.
Hey, Buster Posey in the booth. How about it?
It looks like he could still geared up, man.
He could, man. What a career, man. What a
Yeah.
career. You go down as one of the best in franchise history. Well, first of all, you have like an incredible college career.
Yeah.
Like
True.
incredible. Was he a Golden Spikes guy at Florida State?
I feel like he was. It's a good question, though.
But anyway, you do that. You have a career you had. You win some rings with the Giants, and then you just roll right into president of baseball ops, and you're wheeling and dealing, man. Oh baby, oh baby, you love that.
Let's see what I love. Here it comes. Nuke. Tater. With Buster Posey in the booth too. That's sick.
Yeah.
That's cool. Too bad it's on mute. Because let's be real. I can't listen to 3 hours of Eduardo. No disrespect.
Nah.
Some disrespect. And should be pretty easy, folks. Just an HR. You're gonna draw her in.
Yes.
Ooh.
Also, I was looking at our memorabilia in our backdrops. Got me thinking. What a turn of events for myself. Not to like pump my own tires here, but within the last 2 years, I want to say, I've been able to add one of my favorite Nolan Ryan pictures up here, the bloody shirt or the bloody jersey signed Bob Gibson from Bills. Shout out Bills out in Denver. And then I don't know if you can see it, but I got our recently acquired from All-Star Week Teddy Ball game up here.
You and I have quite the collection. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
really do. And it goes back to what I said. Was that Tutu, by the way?
Yeah.
Have you seen the flyout?
I have not.
I think hold on, we'll come back to my point. That was F5.
Yeah. And again, some people like to put pop up if it's in the infield. I just put F. I keep it F. Anyway,
What was it?
What was your
Was
statement?
was it 2-2 still?
Yeah.
Okay. Dom Smith up 1-0. It goes back to what we were talking about when we were in Truist for the All-Star game. We were making our memorabilia stops. It's crazy to me. And I kind of get it, but I kind of don't. How you can get a Ted Williams signed photo for, whatever the going rate for that specific memorabilia shop is for a Ted Williams photo, 200, 300, 400, whatever it is. You can get that for that price, but then you can't find the same thing for Aaron Judge, for example, for less than
Yeah.
500, 600.
I know.
And I'm like, and I'm
What's
not
crazy
I'm
to
not trying to
me-
single out Judge, but it's like with any of the current, like Acuna.
It's-
Well, that's also not a great example because we're in Atlanta, but you know what I mean? Like,
I think what's crazy, and it's like I get like the supply and demand thing because like it's whoever people are into right now. But the thing is that like more Judge or current player, whatever, plug in whatever player you want that's currently playing, more items are going to come out. You're not going to get any more Ted Williams signed stuff. Those are all done. Whatever's been done, that's it.
well, until maybe they bring his head back. Who knows?
That's true. Did I tell you what my boss went on a site walk? Anyone curious, I do security cameras and like access control and stuff like that for buildings, commercial buildings. And my boss went on a site walk to a cryotherapy place. Yeah. And they absolutely had frozen people in there. And I asked him if he saw Ted Williams, and he said no. But
I think
They-
Ted's
they need
in
new
Florida,
cameras.
isn't he?
I don't know.
I should
couldn't
know
tell you.
this. I think it's Florida.
You should. You should always keep track of one of your favorite players' heads and just see wherever they are. How long ago did he die?
2002.
Man. You know what I was thinking? What if the grid goes down, What if that's ever a thing where the grid goes down and
That's
those,
it, man.
those coolers go off?
That's it. I mean, no disrespect
many-
to.
Do you know more details about this? About his head being frozen?
Hold on. No disrespect. While I'm thinking of it, no disrespect to guys like Ted. I think Walt Disney too, right?
Sure.
I think Walt Disney is cryogenically frozen. No disrespect to guys like that, but in your scenario of that is an F7. In your scenario of the grid going down, no disrespect again, but any power reserves are going to things
Who
a
are we
little more,
focusing on?
yeah, a little more, current day focused, I guess you could say.
Do
I
we
mean, right?
do we know more details as to like why and when that decision was made and who it was made by?
There was some drama with like his son, I think.
Hmm.
And like the decision amongst the family. I remember there being some sort of issue that or fallout, I guess you could say, from all of that. It wasn't a good
Hmm.
wasn't a good finish to that story.
Oh, let's get the tinfoil hats ready.
Oh no, I think it's legit.
I love it.
I think that's legit. I've heard that as well. I think that's very true.
I love that.
All right. Wisely is down 1-2 here.
That's awesome. Love me a good conspiracy theory. But
I don't think it is conspiracy though. I think
yeah,
it's
but like
legit.
who would come out and confirm that from Disney? Be like, yeah, that's true. That's why.
Well,
What
obviously
was the
not.
other thing? There's been other stuff that's like this has happened, so Google no longer it's no longer at the top of Google.
I feel like I kind of know what you're saying.
Is that Pat Burrell hanging out in the Giants dugout?
Pat Burrell. Pat Burrell. I don't know if I can remember which one it is. It's been so long. The 3-0 fake. That's
Yo, OG.
that's a segment we got to bring back. All right,
All right.
confirmed ball.
Confirmed ball.
Oh, true, but he moved up.
And what you can do is that you can move Dom Smith up to second. And you can put, if you want, you can write PB for pass ball next to that line.
That line on
Yeah.
Dom Smith's.
On Dom Smith, yeah. If you want to.
Same applies to wild pitch.
Mm-hmm.
It goes in the guy that moved up's box.
Yeah.
Three, two.
Do we need to bring out the 3-0 fake again?
I think we do. That'd be a good segment to bring back in the offseason. I'm down to get super weird this offseason. I know we say that
Me
like every
too.
year, but like I feel like every offseason we get more and more comfortable with just diving into whatever.
Last offseason, I feel like there was enough going on that like kept us having to talk about baseball. But for anybody interested to hear, you know, the opinion of two random guys that typically cover baseball will want to talk about random stuff, the offseason is where that goes down.
If you want to check out some of those 3-0 fakes, go back, pull up our podcast feed on whatever, like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever, and scroll like way back. I think like at this point it was like 2 or 3 off seasons ago. You'll see some sprinkled in there. Like we did the JFK. It's all for those of you that don't know. The 3-0 fake is like an off season segment that we did. I think it ended up just being one off season, maybe 2. I think 1. But
these are full on episodes, by the way. It's not just a segment.
like bonus pods. Yeah. Like dedicated bonus pods for these things. But we dove into conspiracies. So obviously, you know, our name, the 3-0 take. We I think we workshopped the name 3-0 fake, sort of just out of thin air. And we said, let's dive into some conspiracies in the off season. So we did like the JFK assassination. We did our birds real or the government spies. We did
UFOs, I think. Didn't we?
Did UFOs, I believe. We did
Bigfoot.
We did Bigfoot. We also did the Denver airport.
Yep.
That was one of my favorite ones. The things we found out on that's
wild.
Denver airport, man. I tell you what. But yeah, we may need to bring that segment back. Especially now, I feel like conspiracies are just mainstream at this point. Like everything's a conspiracy now. In this political climate,
what we need to bring back
the 3-0 changeup,
the 3-0 changeup episodes too, because those are fun.
That's when it get weird. We just 3-0 changeup for anybody wondering. That's where we just pick random, like any topic we want to talk about. We've talked about Costco, board games, cereal,
candy,
flying.
Pizza,
like topical stuff. Yeah, fast food, flying, Christmas, New Year's, I think, Thanksgiving, stuff like that.
Yeah. Those are good.
Those are fun.
Those are fun.
So like fun to the point where we have to really cut ourselves off. Like,
we
hey,
do.
We may have to extend this into like a part 2 or something. But yeah, it's just nonstop. Oh, that was a nice pitch. Little fork ball. All right. That is a F6-3.
It's fine with me if Jung-Hoo Lee does not strike out, because
so that's an F6.
We don't need any negative points for NATO's team, you know.
Right. Hey, look at that poll. Shout out Michael in chat to answer the question. Did Buster Posey win the Golden Spikes? He did in 2008. See, I mean, do I know ball or do I know ball?
We got a ball game.
Got a ball game. So that's 1 for the Gigantes. Close off that inning. Flip it on over.
We're moving right along. Top 5?
Don't say that. You know how this goes.
I need to make sure this does not go to extras. I'll do whatever I need to do. I agree, John.
completely
Never
accurate.
seen a baby pigeon. I've
Completely
heard that.
accurate.
I've heard that take.
They ain't out there. Oh, I'm getting hungry, man. Wifey was like, let's hold off on dinner till you're done.
Oh, bold.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's what 5? It's 5:30.
I know, but we had an early breakfast, and that's all I've had today. We ate breakfast at like 7:30.
Oh, weird. Because I said, oh, you know what would be good after church is grab a cinnamon raisin bagel toasted with American cheese. You're like, no, we had breakfast. But now who's hungry?
Well, I wasn't hungry then, especially for that.
That's
It's all right. Just gonna open up a new pack. Smokehouse barbecue.
Is this your third pack?
Those were already halfsies. They weren't new.
Ah.
They weren't freshly opened.
That's fair. Dude, I'm averaging, I kid you not, like 5 packs a week. Like pretty much every work day, I'm having a pack. It's not good. I mean, it's great. Shout out Chinook. But like I gotta have some more self-control, but these seeds are just too good. I can't.
I got a whole bunch sitting in the center console from my driving.
Yeah,
nice.
that's the key, dude. I just get a bag and I stick them in the seat or in the floorboard behind me. Just grab one whenever I need. Good to go.
Like how weird our
Oh,
chat's getting. That was a nasty pitch, by the way. That 1-0 two-seamer that ran back or sinker, whatever it was.
as a 2B for Francisco Alvarez.
You got a pretty clean book over there, guy.
Thanks, man. I mean, I've got the players to thank, you know. They're playing with some efficiency tonight.
Keep it going.
Yeah, Mauricio just looks like a ball player, man.
Yeah, he does. He's huge too. Is he like 6'6"?
Looks like it. Oh! Oh, yes. Oh, no. Tighten the skates, yes.
Mm.
Check out Yaz in the outfield.
Back-to-back doubles.
Bivens is out. Pitching change.
All right. So, we learned our mistake last time. We're going to learn from that and make an adjustment. We're not going to finish out Bivens' line, but we are going to write what he did in the innings because he is still responsible for the guy on. So we're not going to finish anything out. Things you can finish out are basically anything but the runs. So you can do Ks, you can do walks. But again, he did not go the first inning. So he went 3 full innings, didn't get an out in the 5th. So you're just going to put 3+. 3+ in the inning category. Leave runs alone. Don't write any runs yet because he's still responsible for Mauricio on second. You can do the other stuff. You can do Ks, you can do walks.
I count 3 Ks. Is that correct?
1, 2. Oh no, I counted the first inning. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
No walks. No, 1 walk.
1 walk.
Walk in the 4th. Hits.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No, more than that. 2 in the
1,
third, 2 in the fourth. Or no, I'm sorry. Yeah, I think you're right. I counted a walk by accident. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 hits. And leave runs alone, I guess.
Leave runs alone. And then we're going to have to write in whoever comes in. I love when the chat gets weird with us. It's the best. Oh, also, if you want to keep track of RBIs, you can write that. Some books have a spot for it, but if you wanted to write RBI or 1 RBI or whatever on Mauricio, you can. But kind of up to you.
How did we indicate where Lucchesi comes in? Lucchesi, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, how do we indicate that on the book here?
I would put it in parentheses next to his name.
Next to whose name?
His name.
Nimmo in Nimmo's box, or
No, below.
just like Nimmo, comma 5 or something?
On the pitcher's name, not on Nimmo.
That's what I'm saying, but like in parentheses, Nimmo, comma 5 or something.
Yeah, if you want to.
I mean, what were you thinking?
I'm just going to do the inning.
Just 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, I might go Nimmo. Because then how would you know if you just wrote 5, he could have come in for like Mauricio. If you don't indicate the hitter, you know?
It's a good point.
I don't know. I'm just taking artistic license, I guess.
A little bit. I don't know if I've ever really paid attention to it.
That is a 4-3 FC. Correct?
Yes.
Mauricio moves up to third. And, Mauricio moves up to third, as you can see here. And then that is a 1 for Nimmo.
Love me some old school baseball.
Mm-hmm.
Respect there. Definitely.
Remind me-
Not a Met guy, but that's nice. That's good to see.
Correct. Remind me, do you go half line for Nimmo there?
No.
No. See you later, Josh. Josh getting ready for a Bridge to Bucktober stream.
Shout out Pirates podcast.
Shout out Pirates.
October.
All right, this is a 6-2 FC
Mm-hmm.
on Lindor. 6-2 fielder's choice.
Remember to put the out on Mauricio, not
Mauricio. Yep. So the 2 goes there. Lindor makes it to first. And then yeah, that's the only guy left. Okay.
I was just kind of I'm like holding out for any potential review of. I'll be honest, if it's called a blocking the plate,
No, we're good.
I have no idea how to score it. Smokehouse barbecue is climbed to the top for me. It's the best flavor.
A little sweet, a little savory.
Yeah.
What was the count on Soto?
1-1.
Are you seeing the pop up now?
No.
So that was 1-1 on the pop out.
Mm-hmm. And up to you. Some people like to write foul out. So if you want to put FO, you can do that.
What do you got to do? Like,
Indicating that it was foul in foul territory.
do you got to go FO6 though, or 5?
Yep.
Go FO5.
Yep.
And third out for Soto. All right, close off this line. Flipping on over. Oh, no, let's go back.
Gotta run there.
Got to run there.
All right, now we can close out Bivens. Since that run didn't score, you don't have to count that. But you do have to count the Alvarez one.
What do you mean that run didn't score? Who are you referring to?
Mauricio. He was responsible for Mauricio on base. And Mauricio didn't score.
Yeah. Strain at third. Yep, I got you. Okay. But still 1 for Alvarez.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
Plus, Alvarez scored in the third inning, too. So it's actually 2. Bivens is responsible for both runs scored.
so 2 runs.
Yeah.
Bivens, okay. Close
Capiche?
that. Okay, good there. Back on over to the Giants. All right, leading off with Ramos.
No trade going down during the game. I was
Crazy.
kind of hoping for a little something.
I was kind of thinking there would be one for sure.
Can you get into the ballpark from under there? Like, if
The
you're
arches?
walking, yeah. If we're walking down the boardwalk, if you will.
Good question. Haven't been there. I don't know.
What a pretty park, man.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad it's in San Francisco because I don't know what weather they're getting up in Queens right now, but we could have been dealt a delay potentially. With all these storms out on the East Coast right now.
That's true. What if we get a rain delay in the middle of a keeping the book game?
We just chop it up, man.
For an hour and a half.
Buckle it up for some weirdness, I guess.
On a Sunday night.
Is that 1-2?
Yeah.
1-2 F7 for Elliot Ramos.
I gotta be honest, I don't love the pink tape from Francisco Alvarez. I don't really understand why not just match the squad, you know? Maybe I'm just a boomer. And
Oh, you're talking like actual tape. I thought you were talking like bat tape or something. Oh, yeah, I'm seeing it now.
And it's like up to his elbows.
Yeah. That might not even be tape. That might be like a compression thing.
Maybe I'm just a hater. I don't know. I just don't like. I don't like colors that don't match.
He's got the
color
pink
scheme.
pink accessories. He's got the neon green spikes. Kind of all over the place.
Yeah, I agree. Casey, you got a question, pal?
How I feeling about the Devers move now I've had some time. Yeah, we did. I mentioned this briefly earlier. I've kind of gotten used to it. Like honestly, even seeing him in this uniform, it just kind of just seems normal at this point. So I think I'm kind of over it. And not to mention, I mean, not that this is like closing the book on the deal, but like he hasn't been great since coming over, so that kind of helps soften the blow a little bit. Although I'm not concerned long term. Although I do think his numbers are gonna suffer playing there, but
Mm-hmm.
he's still gonna be a good hitter for sure. Was that a? I was rambling. Sorry. Was that a 1-2?
Yeah. And then a 3-1.
1-2 count. 3-1. And that's out number 2. In the chat, Pudge said could be a breast cancer thing like they do blue and pink for Father's and Mother's Day. Yeah, but it's July. You know?
I suppose. You never know.
I mean, that's kind of always the default. Like, well, it could be just be doing pink for Mother's Day, but it's like year round. I don't know.
I mean, I'll throw it at Willie Adames right here. Why are you wearing purple gloves? What's that about?
So that I have heard that apparently the purple gloves are becoming more commonplace around the league. Like he's not the only one. There's like other guys that have, I don't know what about the purple specifically stands out, but I don't know.
I don't know.
Bro, can we?
You can't.
Oh,
You can't.
again.
You gotta stop spoiling stuff.
I'm sorry. Have a day. Hopefully you're not going up against Matt Chapman in fantasy.
No. I need a snag from someone out in the bullpen on that, by the way. Plenty of time to camp under it.
Was that first pitch?
Yeah.
So we're going to bring Adames all the way around for those watching at home. Sorry, that was sloppy. Yikes. Chapman, we're going to bring him all the way around. Oh, speaking of Chapman, there was a question earlier about, maybe it was from Pudge, about the Chapman injury. What's the I haven't seen. Is there has there been an update on? Hold on, sorry, I need to catch up here.
Yeah, focus up.
Adames was a first pitch single, is that right?
Yeah.
And then Chapman was first pitch homer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we got a 1 on yes.
Oh, we got 1-1 on yes.
Spoiler.
Now we got 2-1 on yes.
Spoiler.
Sorry. Was there an update on Chapman? I was watching it. I saw, granted it was on mute because I was out running errands. I had it on my phone.
Is it
Aroldis Chapman. Yeah.
hurt?
His velocity was down, got pulled in the ninth. And he was like super erratic, wasn't spotting up, and his velocity was down to like 93, 94, I think. So not sure what's happening there.
That's not good.
Honestly, smart move on Aroldis Chapman's part. He wants to be a part of this team when they make their deep postseason run, and he's been rumored to be on the block.
I mean, I don't know how they've been doing lately, but I feel like that'd be kind of dumb, no?
Well, it's sort of like a soft sell, soft buy situation where you get some value and just have somebody else slot into the ninth. But
Sure.
I'm like, no, just keep him. You need a closer, you know.
Fair enough.
That was I missed it. Was that 4-3?
Yeah.
4-3, third out. All right, so that was 2 runs for the Giants. So it's
Damn,
what,
This is a good little ball game.
3-2.
3-2. Good little ball game.
Kodai Senga. Close off this inning. Now we got Alvarez due up, if I'm not mistaken.
Saying it's a back injury for Aroldis Chapman.
Ah,
Currently day to day. Cora does not think he'll be on the IL.
excellent. No, but what I was saying is if it would have been something a little more serious, it would have been smart. Maybe he's faking an injury because I guess I already made that point, but he's faking an injury so he can bypass the deadline
Yeah.
and then back in the swing of things and help his team go on a run,
Right.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah. Checks out. I follow MLB rumors on Bleacher Report. It's a nice one. It's a nice little dive into the rumor side of things. According to Mark Feinsand, Nolan Arenado could be moved. Really going out on a limb there, Mark.
No, sorry. Are we leading off with? I said we're leading off with Alvarez. We're leading off with Pete.
Peter.
Sorry.
I thought you said Alonso. Honestly, I wasn't even.
No, I said Alvarez. I had it wrong. Leading off with Peter here.
Can you imagine going to a game and it's almost August
And you're
and
wearing
you're
like a
seeing
jacket.
hoodies and bullpen jackets?
I think I saw something the other day. It said this is one of the coldest or, chilliest summers that San Francisco's had in a while.
I would not want to hit off this dude. Herky jerky, super uncomfortable.
Yeah.
A lot of elbows and knees.
That curveball, that comes out real high, though.
Yeah, dude. It's an uncomfortable. I would not be a fan of this.
It's very Kershaw-esque, the way he, release point and all that with the curveball.
He's got that little CC hide behind my hip on the backside.
Yeah.
He doesn't hold it as long as CC, but that ball is hiding back there. Not a fan.
That is a 3U.
Spoiler.
Sorry. That is a 3U for Alonso.
3U, huh? Little get off me swing. Bye, Peter. Looking like a dub for NATO this week.
In fantasy, yeah.
Playing spoiler. I like that.
It's big time.
Suck it, Jacob.
Wow.
Yeah.
Aggressive.
You gotta suck it.
We would freaking eat you, man. Oh, a little ball to the gap.
From the most punchable face in baseball.
Dang, he got into that one, man. Jeez. Oh, that's about as far as you can freaking hit it.
You're so far ahead. It's crazy.
Dude, what's crazy is I've got Game Day up, like MLB Game Day on
It's
on
faster
my
than Game Day?
browser. No, Game Day is faster than the stream right now. So I'm seeing the play, push to the feed on game day, and then I switch over to my phone here where I've got it pulled up, and then I see your reaction. So I've got like three variations of this going right now. What was the count on that double?
I think it was 1-0. Just a 413-foot double.
Yeah, that's crazy. My bees have been so sloppy this game. I apologize.
You gotta clean it up.
Holy cow, man.
Gotta clean it up.
Is that the Kendrick Lamar fan?
It was a valid question at the time. All right, so pitching change. Let's count this out real quick. Lucchesi came in the third, right? No. Did he come in the third or the fourth?
The
No,
fifth.
he came in the fifth.
That's why I said write the inning
I
down.
did. I just wasn't looking. I was looking up here. All right. So we have. He got all 3 outs in that, and then you got 1 out in the 6th. So we're at 1.1 for Lucchesi. And then again, don't write anything else. Well, you can write other stuff, but don't write the runs because he is responsible for McNeil on second. So we got 1 1/3.
All right, here we go. This is for you, chat, right here. I'm calling my shot. This is for
We're
you,
working
chat.
on stuff here.
Oh,
Just the grossest
That was
swing
solid.
ever.
Good for you. That's one.
Just the
freaking
nastiest
called it.
swing.
Are you trotting? Get out of here. Get out of here.
Are you that kills me every time.
Apparently,
Are you
wiffle ball, you
trotting?
round the bases by running to the
Straight
pitcher's
to the
mound,
pitcher.
straight to second. Let's freaking go. That's Babe Ruth.
Just a little something for the people at home while we wait.
I'd like for you to lock it in, sir.
What's the count on that Marte?
I'm not worried about you.
Whatever.
Marte
Was
6'3". I think it's first pitch swinging. Dang, I think Jacob has Rodriguez. So hopefully this dude doesn't finish out the game with goose eggs. I think I'd still be okay, but I'd like to end my season on a high note. No disrespect, but I got Murray next week.
Yeah, I was gonna say we got one more week.
I ain't worried about that.
No disrespect.
No disrespect.
We got to get some no disrespect merch going.
We do.
It's been enough. It's here to stay.
It is. Should we get it? What was it? Copyrighted? Trademarked? Which one's which?
I don't know. If you're talking about what I sent you the other day, yeah, I'm not going to move forward with that. I would have to make some more changes.
Yeah, I know. That was sick, though.
It was like identical almost. So
Yeah.
I'm going to have to make some tweaks if we move forward with that. But yeah, it turned out really well.
Shout out AI.
Shout out AI.
This is an uncomfortable AB, too.
Do you like the Giants throwback hat?
It's all right.
I don't love it personally.
It's not my favorite of the bunch.
Yeah. Kind of looks like a basketball from far away.
Yeah. What we got? It was a walk for Beatty. Move him on up to first. McNeil, I believe, is still second. Got Francisco Alvarez up.
Again.
What do you mean again?
No, I'm just messing with you.
We're trying to pull a fast one on me, make me think we've hit around or something.
Please no. Never. We also don't need this run to score either. Don't need any tied ball games getting late.
But you said you need Rodriguez to not do well. So which is it?
I mean, I'm not worried about him putting up 15.
Fair. Yeah, let's keep this game untied as long as we can.
Yeah. No shenanigans here. Gotta get home for dinner. Still no moves, man. Like deadline's just sleeping.
Hey,
Sleeping tonight.
let's have a little commercial break of our own. Here's for those who have not seen our vlog from All-Star Week. First of all, what are you doing? There's still time. It's on our YouTube. Here's the trailer from that actually. Let's go ahead and drop a little trailer in for our vlog while we wait for this commercial break.
513. Mr. Worldwide. Miami 305. Pitbull. I'm calling my shot.
There's a little teaser that I dropped. Turns out, hold on, where are we at here? Turns out I've spoiled the called shot bit already, but still, it's a great vlog. Documents our trip down to Truist for All-Star Week. Did a lot, man. I feel like I'm still like sort of recovering in a way. Still dragging a little bit.
Same, bro. Just we're not built the same.
I don't know if I've caught up.
It ain't easy. Also, are you seeing this commercial
For the movie?
Yeah.
Austin Butler.
Just teach these actors how to swing a bat, dude. Like,
yeah, that's not good.
enough. No disrespect, but this movie does not look good.
No.
But still, like, we can't just have him bat flipping pop-ups to the catcher in the trailer.
Big Austin Butler guy though. But yeah, he needs to learn how to swing a bat, you know.
What made you a big Austin Butler guy?
The Elvis movie.
I never saw it. Was it good?
Well, you know how
Yeah.
Dad and Michael are big into the Elvis scene, so naturally I wanted to see it. It was good.
Was it? I heard mixed reviews.
Well,
Hmm.
I'm not exactly a movie critic. I just go enjoy a movie.
You're not a food critic either. And we got another pitcher. Got another pitcher to write in here.
Again?
We can write. We can.
Well, this is only the second for the Mets.
Yeah.
Hey, there's John Miller, legend. Shout out John Miller. That's our guy.
Love John Miller. So we may be able to. Should we wait for a commercial break to finish out Senga's line?
Yeah, let's come back to that. Andrew in the chat says the Elvis movie is amazing, Nathan. Nathaniel.
Amazing, huh? Yeah, I'm not a Nathan, by the way, Andrew. Gross.
That's Nathaniel Demetrius to you.
That's right.
That's right. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody hanging out with us. This is fun. I think we were talking about it on the pod from earlier today. This has evolved into one of my favorite things that we do.
Yeah?
Like it's intense trying to keep up with every pitch, you know, but like in a weird way, it's like kind of relaxing. Like I just look forward to just hanging out, watching some ball, keeping book,
Keeping book.
shooting the breeze in the chat. Chat, drop a banana. Drop a banana in the chat.
You're gonna piss me off.
Drop a banana in the chat. If you know, you know, you know.
Is that
I
the
might-
IYK, YK?
Too many YKs. IYK.
No, you went, if you know, you know. You know?
I might just get a shirt for myself. I don't even need to put it on the shop. I might just get a shirt. Drop a banana in the chat. Like, what are you talking about?
RIP banana costume.
Yeah, RIP banana costume. I did have an idea though. I might
Thank you, Andrew.
talking about getting shirts for myself. I was thinking about getting a screen grab from one of our videos of you in the banana costume, almost as like a mugshot kind of thing, and putting it on a t-shirt.
I'm with that.
And then just wearing it.
I'm actually with that.
I would do it.
Yeah. I don't hate it. I do, but I don't, you know. I do, but I don't. There's a lot of orange in this game. My eyes hurt.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, it's a good time to bring it up. Well, we'll do it in between innings here. The great bagel debate. For those who are unfamiliar.
If anyone's brave enough to get in the chat and put this to bed, I'd appreciate it.
Well, I guess I could walk and chew gum at the same time. Let's get into it, shall we? So, the bagel debate. For those unfamiliar, if you're first time, first of all, welcome. It's about to
I
get
don't think we need to build this up. We could just say what it is.
It's about to take a turn. It's about to take a turn for the weirdest. For some, not for me.
Hang on, real quick before you get into this. Love this. This is great. This is why we do it.
Let's go.
This is
Shout
why
out,
we do it.
Michael.
Thank you, Michael.
Shout out, Michael. Let's go. That's why we do it. That's why we do what we do. For the love of the game.
That's right.
Hold that thought. Let's finish out this AP. Of course. Now it's going to be like a 17 pitch at bat.
Yeah.
Because we also got to close out Senga's line too.
I already beat you to it.
It was a clean. He finished the inning, right?
Yeah.
The fifth.
And did not start the sixth, so we're good.
I'm gonna cheat and just put it up on game day because I don't feel like going back and telling.
Dang, man, come on. Let's walk the people through. You got this.
Dude.
You got this.
All right, it's fine.
Walk people through. You just work one line
right.
at a time. Just go one column at a time.
So he finished this inning after the Chapman homer. He got Yastrzemski out for the last out of the fifth. So he finished there because now is it
Buto, Jose Buto.
Buto started the 6th. That's a long AB.
Is it Jose, by the way? I'm just kind of shooting.
I think it
right
is.
there.
Yeah. Yeah. So you got 5. Let's see. I'm not tallying at bats. Strikeouts. I count 3.
Yep. All in the same inning, too.
Oh yeah, true. Walks. I count. Yikes, 5.
Yep. Not a very good outing, but
We're 2
kept them in it.
2-2 on Wisely. Yeah, kept him in it. I mean, technically a quality start, no?
Yeah.
Because
Good
it's
point.
5. This 5 and 3, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Or is it 6 and 3?
I think it's 6 and 3.
Is it 6 and 3? I always get it mixed up.
5 gets you the eligible for a win.
That's right. Hits. Wisely still up. Hits. I see.
It's a walk, by the way.
What?
Yeah, he walked.
No, we didn't.
I just saw him toss his bat.
Well, he must have done it prematurely because he just flew out to McNeil.
Oh, he just tossed his bat.
Then
That's rude, bro. That's mean. I had a clean book until that.
you're doing pencil, aren't you?
No.
You doing
Well, I'm
pen?
a pencil. Yeah.
Um,
That's right. Luckily, a BB and an F8 isn't too hard to
you can fix it.
fix.
How many hits? I count 1, 2, 3. Hold on. 1, 2, 4 hits.
Yep.
Gave up 3 runs.
Yep.
3 earned
All-
runs.
All earned.
Yeah. All right. So let's close off this.
That a boy.
Keeping up, man. Now we're leading off with Soto. No, excuse me. Mauricio.
Yeah.
The lines have been throwing me off this game. I don't know why.
And I think
I
that-
can never remember if it's the top or the bottom of the line.
That can make the argument for the slash. That is the part of that some people like to argue, is that if you don't like the line to finish out the inning, you just go a little diagonal slash.
No, but what I'm saying is, like, when we've done the other 2 or 3 times we've done this, I haven't really had an issue with it. But for some reason tonight, it's just like it's got my brain twisted up in a pretzel. Anyway, the great bagel debate. If you are unfamiliar, I have made it known recently and both recently and publicly, that I am a fan of cinnamon raisin bagels toasted with a slice of American cheese. And
That's
you would
it,
have,
folks.
you would
Nothing
have thought
else.
nothing else as a snack, not like a breakfast
Please-
entree.
Please let me know what you think in the chat, because
Nate, you would have thought I told Nate that I pulled a turd out of the toilet and put it on a piece of toast and ate that.
might as well have.
And in the
We're talking craft singles here.
in the
people.
meantime, or just, like a single slice of American cheese that has a wrapper on it. It can be store brand even, because
That's fine.
you gotta do
As
what you
long as
gotta
it's
do.
it's a single wrapped singularly.
American, not white American, because apparently that's a thing.
Jacob, you know who you are.
But since this debate began, oh, was that fair?
I don't know. I'm 1-0, waiting for the second pitch to be delivered.
Oh, that's kind of weird. That the heck? I don't know why that seems so uncertain.
Splash. Good kayaking. You got to play defense with the kayak.
Oh, he was giving it the old Fisk stay fair signal. That's pretty cool. On a splash hit, that's
Swaggy.
sick. I would want that picture framed,
Yeah.
like from behind home plate,
Mm-hmm.
watching the ball go into the old cove. I like that.
We got a tie ball game, bud.
Yeah, sure do. Yeah, we're kind of toast if they don't break this tie. Look at that, dude. Top 4 hitters 0 for 12 in the lineup. Bottom 5 in the lineup 8 for 13.
Also, that was a tater off of Rodriguez. So
Mm.
you have some slight support in the chat. It seems.
Yeah, but sorry, let me finish that thought. So what I was saying is since I went public with that news, I've had some people try it who haven't tried it before, and I got one person say it slaps. Shout out Andrew in the chat. It kind of slaps. And then I got
He also said he'd never make it again.
No, he
So-
said he said I wouldn't go out of my way to make this, is what he said, which means he would make it, you know, if the opportunity presented itself, but he's not going to go out of his way, which I'm totally fine with.
Andrew, clean this up for us, please.
I literally just told you what he said. And then Jacob, hold on. Was that a 2-2 strikeout on
Full
Nimmo?
count.
It was full count?
Yep.
And that was a looking K for Nimmo.
Spoiler.
What?
What?
What'd you say?
Spoiler.
Sorry. And then I had Jacob, shout out Jacob in the chat. He tried it and said
Disqualified, Jacob. Asterisk there.
pending review, under protest.
Jacob went to
Under-
a freaking bagel shop and they put on a white American
You said
slice
you
of
were
cheese on there
you said you were going to go to Einstein's. How is that any different?
to get home and put on my own craft single.
Whatever.
I was absolutely not going to order one out.
Anyway, he said that he stood with me. He said, "Who would?" He did a video review for us. He said,
Let's also preface this with the fact that Jacob has had 400 hot dogs this month.
"That's fine."
So
He tried it. He said, "Who would spend money on this?" And then he ate it and he goes, I would spend money on this." So that's another vote for me. So not looking too good for you, buddy.
I don't think so.
Was that 3 straight on Lindor?
Yeah.
Hate to see it. Andrew's a freaking coward. Now he's trying to pretend like he has no idea what I'm talking about. What a
We
coward.
have video proof of this too.
We have
so-
video proof. Don't make me play it. I'll play it on here. I don't care. I'll call you out. Don't walk it back now. Whatever, man. Just own it, folks. Like, you try it. I'm telling you, it's good. There we go. That'll break the tie. Spoiler, sorry.
No, we don't need. Actually, it kind of cancels out with it being off of Rodriguez, but we don't need any positive things happening.
What's the
to
count?
Soto.
What's the count before this
Oh.
homer?
0-1. Spoiler.
Sorry. Sorry for spoiling, but
I don't think you are.
I don't want to
It's
get
like
behind.
the 17th time you've done it.
I don't want to get behind.
You're so worried about the counts.
I am. I want to, because like you said, hey, well, it's not going to matter this game. But like, if it ended up being something historic and I wanted to frame it, I want to make sure I got it right.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. I hope maybe if we do this like next year even, or even like throughout the remainder of the season,
Frame one.
that'd be cool. I don't know it'd have to be something. Have to be something cool. Like, what if it was like the Nick Kurtz game, for example. Like that'd be something that'd be cool.
Would be sick.
Toss in a frame. That was 0-1 on Soda, you said?
This game's getting more and more interesting. Yeah.
Bo, bo, bo.
I got a 9-point lead now.
Love it.
A little nervous. Do we have a pitching change? I think we do.
Yep.
All right. So Rodriguez came in with 1 out in the 6th, right?
What? Oh yeah, I forgot to.
Or did he come out with a clean inning?
I honestly don't know. I fill in the pitchers at the end. It's too much for me.
I think Lucchesi, because Lucchesi we had came in the 5th and he went 1 1/3.
I need to get some blood flow in my legs, dude. They're like falling asleep. Come on now. Oh, they're like cold, dude.
You all right?
I've been sitting in this chair for 2.5 hours. I literally have not moved my legs, and now they're like
It's like when
cold.
It's like when you're pooping too long and your leg falls asleep.
Well, it's different because it doesn't like now they like kind of feel cold. That's not good. Come on now, wake up. Is Peter up right now? Yeah, 1-1 on Peter.
Really need Peter to do nothing here because if he goes yeah, my fantasy matchup could get real interesting. However, Randy Rodriguez is in line for a loss. So that could help.
Wish granted. What a weird inning that was. 3 Ks, 2 homers.
Yeah.
That's
very
kind of wild.
strange.
All right, so it's 4-3.
I'll take it.
Also, go ahead and throw it back on there. I saw it. So he's with me, which is a vote for me. Nate, I'm with you in the sense that the concept being toasted cinnamon raisin bagel with American cheese
That's all my argument is
insane.
the fact that we need to address how insane it is.
Okay, but it's still good, which I feel like is the point you're trying to like invalidate. It's a good it tastes good to eat. Is it insane? Sure, I'll give you that. But I mean, we eat bagels with cream cheese, so it's not like I'm putting a piece of
Look, we're not raccoons digging food out of the trash by saying it's edible. It's saying, like, would I make this again in the future because it's that good? No.
whatever.
However, unless you're KC, you're having that 2-3 times a week, apparently.
I'm not, dude. I have that like a few times a year because it just never. Well, we don't really ever have American cheese. We do like different kinds, cheddar, pepper jack, things like that. So American cheese is not in the mix all too often, but I'll have it a few times a year.
We always have craft singles ready to roll in the fridge. A good burger with a craft single,
Yeah.
it's hard to beat. You know, that cheese just melts differently than other cheeses. Probably because it's not cheese.
Mm.
Just a little
Valid.
plastic. Just add a little plastic to the diet.
Valid.
Yeah.
Leading off with Lee.
Yep.
Bottom 7.
Shout out to the chat.
All right, here we go. This is for you, chat, right here.
Oh my god.
I'm calling my shot. I'm calling my shot. This is for you, chat.
Look at this disgusting swing.
Oh,
All I see is a ball that
that
just
was
went
solid. Good
600
for you.
feet.
That's one.
I freaking called it.
Are you
That's-
trotting? Get
that's
out
what-
of here.
That's what I see. That's what I see.
My lefty performance got robbed.
No, let's go this one. Yeah, that sucked, dude. You had
Just
like
Hitting
5 or 6
O'Neal
off
Cruz
the wall.
Linas off the right field wall. Absolute missiles.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. You had some liners off the wall. Some wall scrapers even, but
Yeah.
on the wrong side of the wall.
It's too bad. Really just too bad. Do you guys have a Andretti's out there?
Maybe. I don't know. What is that, a restaurant?
No, it's like an indoor like go-kart thing. It just opened up one
I
out
don't-
here a couple
I don't
months ago.
think so.
We're going to it, I think 2 weeks from now for Paige's dad's birthday. They're like the legit like tracks inside where it's like it's fast and
Yeah. We have
um,
things like it, but
yeah,
not,
wear
I don't
like a
think
helmet,
that brand.
like it's like
yeah.
and then it's got like bowling and like an arcade and stuff.
Mhm.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, we have iterations of that.
Yeah. It's kind of wild that the field is basically water level.
Yeah. Yeah.
You'd think you'd want to build it up a little bit, just in case.
Yeah.
Probably not too many tidal waves hitting San Francisco, though. You know, tide doesn't get too high out there, I feel. Could be wrong.
Could be wrong.
Could be wrong.
That is a
Soto? Is this Soto's first appearance as a Met?
Gregory Soto, you mean? Yeah, he just
Yeah.
came in.
Yeah, my bad.
I was like, what are you talking about?
But since the trade, I think it's his first one.
Oh, I thought you were asking like if this was his first AB, like on the bump. But yeah, you might be right. Yeah.
I didn't just see what happened. What just happened? I wasn't looking.
For Lee,
Yeah.
it's a 3U.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. Yep, right to Peter.
Oh, okay. Well, I saw Soto running over to like cover first, and I wasn't sure if he was involved. Good call. Good call. Again, no negative for Jung-Hoo Lee. I think I'm in good shape, man.
Think you're in the
Feeling
clear.
good. Just can't have anything crazy happening.
Man, he's cruising right now, dude.
Yeah. This is what I like. A little tempo. I feel like this is his first appearance. Oof. Back foot slider.
From Baltimore, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was
1-0.
nasty.
Yeah, it was. Dude, he is dicing right now.
Ooh, that was a ball.
Wasn't it last half inning where I was like, my legs are falling asleep?
Yeah.
Did you know? I didn't even realize this till just now. You noticed that coincided with the 7th inning stretch.
Ah. Look at
Is-
that.
Is my body like programmed for this or something? Like if I sat through that many baseball
Potentially.
games?
Potentially. Andrew just said that
Seth
Seth
Lugo
Lugo.
got extended.
what are the Royals doing, man? I
That's what
don't
I'm s-
understand.
That's what I said. Doesn't make
I
any
wasn't listening.
sense.
I don't get it. I just don't get it. I need dinner. We need to get this game going. Come on now. Come on.
Trying to watch some Suits, man.
Running that back.
Yep.
It's a good one. It's been a little bit for us.
I think we're in season 5.
I think we may need to consider running that back soon.
And Meredith completely reminded me, we haven't even, like, where it gets real good, where they bring in that new batch of actors and actresses. Like, I won't spoil anything if anybody wants to watch the show, but you know what I'm talking about?
You're just spoiling everything tonight. Yeah.
There's kind of like the turning point in the show, and they bring in the new batch,
Yeah.
like the new face or whatever. It gets real good. Real good.
Yeah, it does. Well, they I think that's when Netflix bought it, right?
Yeah, I think you're right.
They just have a million F-bombs that are suddenly in a show that we
Oh,
went
no.
6 seasons without.
No, it's throughout the whole show.
No, dude, they didn't have it in the beginning.
Well, they had, I mean, it was GD every other word.
That I think was allowed, but I think it was on like a normal channel where they couldn't do anything more than GD. Yeah.
Not good. Have you seen the TikToks and stuff making fun of that show where it's like the most unnecessary?
Oh, it's just like relax. It's every other sentence.
It doesn't even make sense. It's like
Yeah.
this isn't being used as like an
Yeah.
emphasis. It's just crazy.
Yeah. Shout out
Laura-
Laura was on USA.
Laura in the chat, Happy Gilmore 2. Thoughts? I admittedly have not gotten around to watching that yet. It came out Friday?
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet either.
I'm seeing a bunch of like clips and screenshots on social, and I'm trying not to let it ruin it for me. I
Heard that. I mean, I've seen obviously enough of like the teasing and stuff, but like,
mean, I know,
Just
who's like in it.
do you? Because there's a ridiculous amount of cameos. There's like
Well,
every person ever is in
Ever.
it. That IMDb page is going to be lengthy. There's so many people in that thing.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, okay, I'll correct myself. I know of a few people in there because I guess I don't know the entire list. That was a 1, 2, 3 for Soto.
It was.
Look at that. All right, I gotta stand up, dude. My legs are.
Get a little movement going.
Oh,
Going top 8.
Oh,
Top 8.
get some blood to my toes, dude. Get a little stretch in. Get a little butt kickers in.
Do you some high knees?
I can't. I would be flipping stuff over. A lot of wires and things precariously positioned right now. I can't make too many sudden movements
Yeah.
or the screen might go black. Oh,
It's the camera shaking. You're off screen, but the camera's just. That would be funny.
yeah.
No disrespect.
Disrespect. Yeah, we got to get some no disrespect merch out there. Like I said, we're due for some. We're due for some new drops on the shop.
Oh, yeah. You're ahead of me. Are we back in yet?
No,
All right, I'm getting a beer.
hurry up. All right, Nate's getting a beer. Shout out to those of you hanging out in the chat. It's I enjoy this, and I enjoy having your company. If you're unfamiliar or you forgot, our plan for these is started back in May. I think we missed April because we were still trying to iron out some of the details and planning like schedule wise, but the plan was to do one of these a month. So we've been kind of mapping out each month as it arrives, and we'll pick a Sunday night stream and Hopefully, like with enough heads up to where we can let you guys know when we're gonna do it. But then we'll end up doing the stream like we're doing now, and the plan is to do it again once a month. So we'll have I guess a couple more of these. Yeah, we enjoy it.
Oh, suck it, Jacob. It's not happening.
Wait, you're behind. What was that was an F what?
7.
F7.
With another pitcher for the Giants. I'm running out of space.
Yep. I'm on my last line.
I've now passed it.
101 Marte. Ooh, off the end of the bat. Grandson of the Wind just dropped his hat.
What?
Grandson of the Wind just dropped his hat because of the wind. What was the count there on that single?
1-0. Appreciate you, Michael. Thanks for coming out, man.
Yeah,
was
shout out
fun.
Michael. Shout out to the first timers. I was just explaining while you were gone to the folks that maybe didn't know our plan for these, or we're trying to do one of these a month.
Maybe there's people that don't know we have a podcast. you know?
True.
Maybe there's people here just like, oh, these guys keep book every once in a while. I like to listen to them. Just so you know,
That's
we
what I
record
was.
twice a week.
That's what I was saying. Is I think there's people that do these keeping books with us, these live streams that aren't part of our regular
Scheduled programming.
regularly scheduled programming or content. So
Yeah.
while
We're much
you're
more. I feel like we're okay tonight, but we're much more entertaining during a podcast.
well, I mean, we're just it's kind of
We're
the
just
tone.
chilling.
That's the nature of these things, man. Yeah, we're just laid back, chilling, watching some ball, keeping book. We're not trying to run a circus here.
Yeah. Well,
But yeah, if you're listening to us and you're not subscribed to the podcast, go on over and do that, because we're gearing up for the final couple months of the regular season here. So it's gonna be good. Oh, what a weird play. What a weird play.
can't wait to see it. The weirdest 3U you can think of.
Very strange.
Dude, it's crazy that we've done this is our third game. We have 2 full games. We haven't seen a single 3 unassisted. We've seen like 6 tonight.
That's what I'm saying.
Let me
I think
see
this is
here.
the first game we saw that. Yeah, real quick before you say whatever you're going to say, let me finish that thought before I forget. If you're listening and or watching, or I guess you'd only be watching because this isn't a podcast. If you're watching, subscribe on whatever your podcast platform is, Spotify, Apple Podcast, and you can hang out with us twice a week. We do 2 episodes a week, talk all things Major League Baseball, a lot of current events, some bagel talk
some
sprinkled in there. Not a lot. More so recently. But no, we have a good time. So come hang out with us on the pod. Thanks, Laura. I try.
Your book is looking really good.
I think I've done a pretty good job. I mean,
You've done a good job.
I'm a little behind here. Like, look, I haven't even put anything down for Alvarez. He's already down 1-2. 2-2. Yeah. There you go, Jacob. Drop the bagels and cheese in the chat.
Love it.
I know you love it. you're a closet cinnamon raisin bagel toasted with American cheese fan. You're a closet fan of that.
I'm too old and don't care enough to be closet anything. I'm just gonna tell you how it is. You know?
I'm too old and don't care.
Willie. Wow, nice play.
Let's keep this thing in regulation, huh? How about it?
Yeah. Not like we don't love hanging out with you guys. It's just
No, but
I'm hungry and it's Sunday.
it's Sunday.
Yeah.
No, Jacob, you did not miss Nate trying it. He said he was going to try it.
Look,
but he didn't.
there was a
'Cause
change of plans.
he's a coward.
There's a change of plans. I'm not a coward. I'll try it.
Coward.
I'm-
When are you
I'm-
going to try it?
Okay, first off, relax. Secondly, wifey and mother-in-law were like, what if we did breakfast before church this morning? I was like, I kind of have a bagel obligation, but I'm down.
Did
With
you
the
actually
first
say that?
watch-
Or was that just in your own
No,
head?
she knows. Paige is like, you should tell Kyle that I won't allow it. I'm like, oh, that kind of sounds crazier than his idea. So,
Ho!
so I was like, yeah, I'm down. And then we go to first watch, and
Hey, first of all, don't let this bagel thing break up your
Break
marriage.
up.
Like, yeah, let's.
It's not
Well, I mean,
worth
it's
it.
not that serious.
it's just not worth it. And yeah, well, I had it was like a strawberry tres leches French toast from First Watch.
Whatever, man.
Shout out their summer menu. They really got it going during the summer. And then a breakfast taco. So that's all she wrote. That's all I needed. And it was walking distance, and we watched church from home, and bing bang. I didn't even get in the car.
Pause. Tyrone Taylor has replaced Jeff McNeil in center.
Pause.
I just happened to look up and see it on game day.
Who replaced who?
Tyrone Taylor replaced Jeff McNeil in center. Oh, and then for those
Perfect.
keeping score,
Oh, for those not knowing, by the way, you're going to go, sorry for doing this for the first time. Look at Kyle's book there. You're going to go to the McNeil spot in the lineup. There's a reason there's lines underneath. It's for this exact purpose right here, is to be able to replace somebody. Put the last name there. Up to you. Again, we like to do a little parentheses and tell you what inning it happened in.
is this bottom 8?
Bottom 8. So
I might just go B8. You know, I have
what
free
about a
will.
little arrow 8, something like that, you know?
Eh.
No? Cool.
B8 or T8 would
Okay.
be
Fair
what
enough.
I'd go with, but it's all right. Teach their own.
It's true. Are you starting to see that, like, there's a lot of different ways to skin a cat when it comes to keeping book?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of nice, huh? Like, some people have an opinion on how they like to do it. Some people do a little differently.
We can exercise our free will.
Yeah.
We got to do that more as adults, by the way.
Exercise free will. In what way? What do you have in mind, sir?
Like I just saw a TikTok the other day where a guy was like, I'm not married. So granted, we're already out in that situation, so it doesn't really apply to us. But he's like, I'm not married. I'm hungry. I wanted cookies, but I didn't also want to make a dinner. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have cookies for dinner. Guy ate a whole. It was like those easy bake ones where you like break them apart, pop them on the pan, stick them in the oven.
Mm.
Guy ate a whole tray of them.
Save a couple for just dough that you don't cook.
True. Yeah.
That's the move for sure.
He just ate the whole package. He's like, that's called exercising free will. And I was like,
Good for
I-
you.
that's inspiring.
I used to live that life back in the day. I remember that.
Yeah, We both kind of live that. I still kind of live that life. It's not good.
It's not.
Gotta trim the lbs a little bit.
Yeah. Gym starts Monday. Oh, it's tomorrow.
Yeah, every Monday.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know if we've ever talked about it. I don't know if I've ever asked you. How do you feel about the tweeners with the pants?
We've talked about it. I hate
We
it.
have.
Who's got tweeners?
Are those the tops of Willie's cleats or are those
No.
tweeners?
I don't think those are. Those aren't like the.
Those
the-
aren't bad tweeners.
Those aren't
are like
egregious. Yeah.
those are like Derek Jeter early in the career tweeners, you know?
Yeah. That was a 2-2 single.
Yeah. It's a good piece in.
Very good. Yeah, some of the like who somebody does one
Tatis still rocks them. And
Yeah,
they're
those
very
are-
much tweeners.
horrendous. Acuna did it for a while, didn't he? Or does he still
I
do
think
it?
so. I don't know. Just not a big tweener guy.
It looks so bad.
I just don't understand it.
I mean, I'm not saying you have to have like Manny Ramirez baggy pants, but like either socks up or pants up or
Well, like look at Matty Chapman right now.
just-
I think
just
that's
down.
the perfect fit. It's like they're not as tight as like a pair of dress slacks that a lot of people are rocking nowadays,
the Spencer
Where-
Strider pants.
where you sit down and it's halfway up your shins.
Right.
And that's typically to show off the sock game. I can respect that. Oh, we didn't put Garrett in for the Mets. 2 R's in Garrett. Idiot. All
Even with
If
Matty
something cool happens here, please don't spoil it.
Even with Matty Chapman, like that's probably how I used to wear my pants, like back in college.
Yeah. Slightly pulled over like the
Yeah. But since finishing up playing, I've evolved more to have the pants with the like reach the elastic right above the spike. So it's like it slims right down to the top. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't go over your spike. It's just like
Hmm.
it's like real big in college now. Like a lot of
Did
the college
you-
guys do it.
Did you ever pull it on the like a Manny or Big Poppy where you pulled it like the baggy part underneath the back spike of the heel?
I
Were you
tried that in like travel ball, but I did that very briefly.
I thought I remembered that. I remember back in the day where you gosh, I sound like I'm 100 when you got pants and you had to cut the elastic out because you couldn't you couldn't just go to Dick's Sporting Goods and find pants that were unhemmed. You had to cut the elastic out.
Those were the days. Yeah, because we all wanted to be like Manny and other guys that were all baggy.
By the way, back to the Burrell versus Burrell. Pretty sure it was Pat Burrell.
I don't remember.
I can't remember saying Burrell.
You're probably right. Don't ask me. I'm the last guy you want to come to when it comes to name
That's
pronunciation.
fair. That's fair. Good Philly back in the day, Pat Burrell.
Mhm.
Burrell. See, now you got me messed up.
Yeah, which is it? I'm getting in your head.
You are. We really, really got. I know I've said this before. I'm gonna say it again. We gotta fix the green screen thing behind hitters. It looks stupid. Yaz looks like a hologram right now. His arm disappears sometimes. Gotta get rid of that.
ESPN's terrible with it. Like I've seen it on like regional broadcasts, but like ESPN has always been really bad with it.
Bad with a lot of things.
Yeah.
Did you hear? I wonder if like the whole
maybe losing MLB games
Yeah, I was
thing,
like-
and they went and turned and bought MLB Network, or excuse me, NFL Network and Red Zone.
Was that confirmed? I saw that it was like on the table.
Pretty sure it was confirmed.
Yeah, well, I saw that. Aren't they like revisiting those conversations with
I did see that
with
Yeah,
ESPN?
that Manfred was revisiting. I hope not.
Classic hardball situation.
Where would you like Sunday Night Baseball to go?
I feel like we talked about this, and I feel like I said, where did I say? Oh, I feel like, I don't know why, and I know we technically have had like morning games with this platform, but like NBC, I guess it would fall under Peacock, but
Yeah.
am I way off here? Did NBC used to have baseball like way back in the day? Because in my lifetime, they
oddly
had.
enough,
I don't
I
think
think not like a national game, but I think the Giants, or some of like the Bay and like California teams are on like an NBC like
yeah.
sub channel. Because I
No.
remember seeing like the NBC logos in the top right.
Yeah, like the regional
That might still be a
networks.
thing. I don't know. But
Yeah, they are like the Bay Area
Yeah.
teams. But I'm saying like not so much regionally based, but like if they because you're asking me about like the Sunday night games. I'm saying like national.
Mhm.
We're talking primetime games. I think it'd
Yeah.
be cool to see
You know,
NBC's product take
in-
on baseball, I guess.
in a selfish way, I'd like to see a premium streaming site take over. And I get what you mean by like, hey, if it's on NBC, it can also be on Peacock. I kind of like the idea of like a Netflix taking over in order to get more of like the Netflix, they did with the Red Sox, and like having that behind the scenes, and like I think it gives them access to be able to start creating more of that. I think that'd be kind of cool.
That's
But
fair.
I mean, I have no issues with it just being on MLB Network, but making MLB Network more accessible. Because it's not overly accessible. You talk about like YouTube TV doesn't have MLB Network.
Yeah. I don't know. The idea of having the Sunday night game on MLB Network doesn't excite me. It screams like, because they already do like games of the week and things like that. So I'm like, it kind of takes away from the exclusivity of it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Whereas it's like, okay, we're gearing up for the Sunday night game of the week kind of thing on fill in the blank. But if it's MLB Network, then it's just like, okay, it's just like another game on MLB Network. It kind of loses its. I mean, we've said our piece on ESPN having this game and like the lackluster product that they put out there. But at the end of the day, at the very least, it's still like ESPN primetime kind of thing.
I wonder if there's a way, like if they fixed the broadcast and no disrespect to like even the Friday game with I don't even know who the main
Apple TV
guy was, but Dontrell Willis being on that. Yeah, Apple TV, like their cameras are great. I like their score bug.
Yeah, the interface and all that's really clean.
I hate the analytics in the bottom right where it's like 12% chance of getting hit. I think that's ridiculously stupid.
Who cares? Yeah, like who cares about expected? Like, let me just watch the game.
Look at Juan Soto going to the bullpen during pitching change to get some gum.
That's
Kind
very
of cool.
That's very,
It's kind of cool. Kind of a cool
It's-
thing to do.
it's like that meme where it's like when someone you absolutely hate makes a really good point.
It's kind
That
of a cool thing to do. Like
That-
it's
That eye
respect.
roll you just had just screamed that meme. All right. Oh, hold up. We got a pinch
We got
hitter here
Wilmer Flores
for
hitting for Dom Smith.
what is this? Bottom 8.
and will likely go to first base after.
Yep, that's the platoon.
That's
that
what's
I
nice
said
about
needs
your
to be
book.
addressed.
That's what's nice about your book is that you have another line in case there is ever any like double switches or pinch hit, but then a different guy going in defensively. I don't. I only have one line underneath.
I think we actually had to use that in one of the early 2 games where we had to do. I think I had to
Yeah.
use all 3.
Yeah. Wilmer Flores still putting together big league ABs is pretty wild to me.
I mean, the start of the year he had was.
I know.
I mean, who saw that coming? Oh! Move those legs. How about that?
Still in a 3-2 count. So
Well, you're knocking on the door.
we're just now arriving near the door. And now we're knocking. Oh, dude.
Bro was running
He was.
for his life there. Look at that. Get those wheels moving, Wilmer. He's gonna have to take an ice bath tonight.
All
Bro
right.
Bro was pulling a piano right there.
He was. We don't need anything crazy here, though. You hear me?
Yeah. Well, I mean, unless we just want to crank one, anything
That's fine.
anything short of that, I think
Yeah.
we can do without.
Still got a big old full head of hair, Wilmer. All these years later. Good for you. Good for you, guy.
Good for you. I'm kind of getting that itch to buzz it again, by the way. Was that first pitch
I recommend it. No.
on Bailey?
No.
What was the count?
1-0.
Was it really? Also, I know we're like going into the 9th, but if anybody has any questions that haven't been asked already on Keeping Book, please don't hesitate to ask. But what I was saying is I've been getting the itch again. Not crazy, but like a little bit to buzz the old noggin.
Yeah.
Problem is Michael's getting married in October, and I'm like,
Is he
Yeah.
really?
did I not tell
didn't
you
know
this?
that. I didn't even know he proposed.
Yeah, they got engaged back in the spring.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy.
Isn't
Look at him just growing up, man.
He's still like 8 years old in my head.
Yeah, he's still 4 in my head, and
Yeah.
we're yelling at him to get out of your room so we can keep playing video games.
Leave me alone.
Oh, he used to come in and like he'd be like quoting Drake and Josh or something like that. He'd be like, "Shut up." Anyway,
Yeah, but anyway, that's in October, and I'm like, I don't want to be impulsive. I mean, again, from senior year of from like middle school through college, I had a buzz.
mm-hmm.
So that was like very standard for me. But then
Yeah.
senior year of college started kind of growing it out. But it still would be kind of impulsive for me to, try to dabble in that, to dip my toes in that pool again with the buzz cut.
What's tough is that like you never know. Like it maybe doesn't come back the same way. It's a dangerous game to play.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I did it for a long time too. I mean, I started buzzing at, I don't know, 7, 8 years old, 9 years old. I did it all the way. And then when I moved to Colorado before high school, where like on the East Coast, if you were an athlete, you had a shaved head. Like that was
That's what, no matter what sport, if you were an athlete on the East Coast growing up in the late 90s, early 2000s, you had a buzz cut. And I got to Colorado, and dude, the Justin Bieber flow was everywhere. And I was like, does everyone snowboard here? Like, I don't fit in. And then I started growing it out. And then I ran out of options about 2 years ago. Nah, I don't think it's been that long. But it's right before I got engaged. That's where I started doing the math. I was like, there's going to be pictures of me getting engaged. I don't need to see a bald spot on top of my head while I'm on a knee. So
Just clean it off.
just get rid of it.
Side note, what the hell is on the bump?
What the hell?
What the hell, Ante? What the hell, Barry?
Stupid, bro. What's crazy to me is that I had to introduce you to the Jet 2 holiday.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
Yeah,
And right now, you can save 50 pounds.
per person. I had to introduce that to you on our trip, and now there's like so many TikToks of like people just being so fed up with it. Like, enough.
Luis Angel Acuna, pinch runner for Mauricio. That was a 2-1 double. Do you have 2-1 on that?
3-1.
3-1. So I knew I missed a pitch.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. Is he that slow?
Yeah,
Looks
that's
like
what I'm
he could
saying.
move pretty good.
Ooh, here's a little
big
artistic
boy.
license. I'm gonna go just so I know that he wasn't responsible for the double. I'm gonna go PR,
There you go.
comma T9, close parentheses. How about that?
I like that.
Thank you. Maybe other people do that too. Maybe that's standard. I don't know, but that's what I'm gonna do.
See what I mean? You just start finding your way. You know?
As long as
Start
you log
feeling it
the
out.
history, you know.
Yeah.
As long as the history is logged.
I think I need to get one of those sharp pens, not these ballpoints. I need to get that like fine tip.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm going to do for our next one.
That's the
Make
move.
sure I got that locked and loaded.
No, but to your point about the Jet 2 holiday, I was gonna say that it genuinely blew my mind that I had no idea what you were talking about when you asked me about that because because of
Now
the
it's
nature of
taken
what
over
oh yeah, it's all over my feed. But like the nature of what I do because I do social media for a living, there are few things like if any where somebody's like, "Yo, did you see that?" And I'm like, I saw that 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But then you asked me about the Jet 2 holiday. I was like, I have no clue as to what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And now it's everywhere.
And I showed you some bangers to lead it off, dude.
Yeah. Really christen the trend for me. Oh no, Nate. Oh no.
What do we got?
Oh no. This
What's the
is
matter?
not what you want. Oh boy.
What could possibly be wrong?
The last thing you want.
Why? No, they were up 4-3. Now they're up 5-3. If anything, this gives us a little cush.
You're so right. I thought that's my bad. That's my bad. I was like, you kidding me? My bad. We're good. Yeah. More cushion.
This is nice. Yeah.
This is nice. Little insurance.
Except I need the. We have no outs. Dang it.
Was that 0-2, by the way?
It
For Nimmo?
was.
It's big. That's big.
Good
Big
piece
time.
of hit and a drive it to left center 0-2.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
I need to not see Pete or Soto.
And right now, you can save 50 pounds.
Oh, what the hell, by the way? This guy's kind of a jerk off from what I've heard. Do you hear all that stuff?
No.
It's like
domestic violence accusations and like child abuse accusations.
The what the hell
and, like,
guy?
Yeah, he like cheated on his wife and stuff. It was like
That's
a whole lot of
crazy.
bad stuff.
I mean, how positive are you that that's the guy you're thinking of?
Positive.
Because I don't want to
remember
be
seeing
slandering
it.
this guy. Like if it's somebody else, if you're
this
thinking of
is
somebody
why-
else.
No, because like the internet has no chill because I saw her post something on TikTok and then everyone in the comments is like, what the hell? That's crazy. And I'm like, yo.
The most predictable comment
Yeah,
section.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that adds up. That tracks.
So unserious.
I like what's the one he says?
There's
the hell?
Frankie Lindor with the tweeners too.
Yeah, but he's got stirrups, doesn't he? That doesn't
Yeah.
bother me. Harper does the same thing. Harper will do stirrups with the tweeners. It doesn't bother me as much. But when it's a solid sock, for some reason, it just looks weird.
Harper goes a little bit too high with the tweeners in my mind.
Yeah,
I
but
like this height.
the stirrups save it though for Lindor and for Harper. But it's
Yeah.
a solid sock that it just looks weird.
Yeah,
The stirrup tweeners, it kind of has like an old school look to
it
it, but
does. I don't hate it.
cannot
with
do
you.
the solid color sock.
Yeah,
Anyway, what's the count on Lindor there?
2-1.
At the time of the flyout?
Yes,
And that was in F5,
yes.
I believe. I was looking down. F5, that is first out. Yeah, my favorite bit of that is what's he say? Like what the hell LeBron James or something? Or
The
some-
Halle Berry.
yeah, the Halle Berry. I think what the hell LeBron James is like deeper into the
It is.
Into the
Most
chorus.
videos I swipe by that point, so
yeah.
I may not get that deep. That's what she said.
Oh, pause. Pause.
I never know. Just watch that episode. So good. I'm going to cut the sleeves off of my pants. You can put them around my neck.
Fashion them as a kerchief of
A
sorts.
kerchief. My neck is nice and comfortable. It's gotten a little chilly out here, so I've fashioned my legs, my pants back, and oh, that's so good. I love how he comes back to the office in a Battlestar Galactica
In
sweatsuit.
Dwight's sweatsuit.
Like Dwight just has that strapped in the car, like ready to go.
That's actually not a bad idea to keep.
Just a sweatsuit, like ready to roll.
Well, maybe not sweatsuit, but
Hang
like,
on, was that an intentional walk?
no, they just pitched around him.
It was 4 balls thrown though?
Yeah.
It wasn't like 3 balls and then might as well just put them on.
Oh, that I did not see.
It felt like that. Yes. Very good. Suck it, Pete. Suck it, Jacob. All right. Well, we need to know. So maybe try to dig that up. But
Wait, yeah. Let me check game day here real quick.
on Pete, we can go 6.
Oh yeah, sure was intentionally walk Soto.
3. Nice. Okay.
So we go IBB
That's right.
for those keeping score at home.
Draw him to first. And then put the second out on him because it was a double play. Third out on Peter.
That was a 6-4-3.
Yeah.
And third out on Peter. Soto halfway to second line. Third out on Peter. And close off this inning.
All right, Giants. Nothing crazy here. Nothing out of hand, please. I think we're about to see the trumpets.
The old trumpets. While we still got the folks before a game hopefully wraps up here in the bottom of the ninth, for the sake of our scorecards, shout out to those of you that hung out.
Yeah.
You wrote it out this long. It was good stuff.
You did. Look at that
This-
pen.
This is fun. Yeah, this is the Weiss mechanical pencil.
Yeah, it's a wife pen.
Very very
Very Mary Poppins.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
thinking very Bath and Body Works.
Oh,
That's a pull.
that is a pull. I hate it there. I get a headache every time
That's
we go.
what thank
The
you.
bags are so unridiculously heavy when we leave there too. She's always got some kind of gift card, and it still ends up being $120 when we're leaving. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what was
it's
that gift card for?
It's always it's the
Buy one, get one.
It's
Yeah.
always the biannual, seasonal, second annual, buy one get one sale, one time only. Like, how many sales can you have?
I know.
Bath and
exactly.
Body Works.
If it's always on sale, it's never on sale.
Exactly.
And then there's always some old guy in the men's section that's 4 square feet of men's items spraying the nastiest smelling cologne.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. All right, trumpets. Let's just lock it down here.
1-1 unwisely.
No disrespect. I've never heard of this kid before this game.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Solid beard, solid locks. Got the lettuce coming out the bowl a little bit. I think I'm coming around on your take on the Mets jerseys, by the way. I think I see what you mean. Like close up, they're cool, but far away watching on TV, it's like, who is that? You can't read it.
Yeah, not a fan.
Just a little white border. That's all. Anywho's.
I'm also out on the V-necks, by the way. At least that style of V-neck. It just looks weird.
Yeah, I want the true V with the 3 color.
Yeah, like the Mitchell and Ness, like vintage V-neck. That's a true V-neck.
Or one solid color.
Or
But
one
not
solid
this
color.
like thin stripe where it's like I don't know. Weird. I feel like Peter designed that. He's
Probably.
part of that design. Yeah.
If we did come out with some no disrespect merch, would you want to start with a hat or would you want to start with a shirt?
Sure. You?
Probably. I was leaning that way.
Yeah.
We got some other bits too that I want to consider for the merch line. I'd rock credit cannon merch.
Not a bad one.
I had some downtime this week and I was just goofing around, throwing together some Sweet Young Prince designs. Just for myself, my own personal collection.
What else do we say?
It's like Michael Scott when he goes to Jim and Pam's wedding, and I have another one of them in the nude, but that is for me. Not that I was incorporating that into my Sweet Young Prince designs. But
I don't know. That's a crazy quick leap there.
same vibes.
That's
I didn't want anybody drawing connections or connecting the dots. I'm not weird. I just got a lot of love for my guy Bryce.
That one's just for me. This
And I
is
have
not
another
what
one
we
of them
need.
in the nude.
Don't be needing anybody getting on here. Especially cannot get to Matt Chapman.
Cannot get to Devers. What are you saying? Oh, Nate.
Don't tell me it happens. Don't tell me it happens.
Hold on. No.
Well, this could be a walk-off, which is fine. 'Cause,
Yeah. Well, hold your horses.
this is-
Have you seen it yet?
Yeah, the hit by pitch.
No.
Didn't hit him.
They're going to the They're going to the booth.
Didn't write anything.
It's hard to tell. Did it get him?
Could be one of those that doesn't. It doesn't look like it from the ump cam.
Yeah, the angle from in front from the mound doesn't look like. Might not be enough to overturn it though.
Oh. Just need a little direction change. Just a little spin direction change. It's so hard to tell. I don't think it gets flipped. I wonder how many books have been ruined since replay and challenges have been added to the game.
Yeah. Hold on. What the
hell?
What the helly? Did they make a call? Well, Devers up to the plate, so I guess so.
Call stands. That's the old call stands, not confirmed. All right.
That's a hit by pitch for Ramos. He goes to first. Jung-Ho Lee goes to second. Still one out. Rafael
Now-
Devers to the dish.
This would be a win-win if Devi goes yeah here and just sends the Mets home.
True.
That'd be a win-win. You know, book stays clean. Mets go home sad. No disrespect.
No
to
disrespect.
Mets fans in the chat, but obviously we don't like the Mets. I don't like the Mets. So, yeah.
Devers tried
So-
to send him home on that 1-0 pitch.
Speaking of pants, by the way, I don't love how low the Edwin Diaz pants go above. Like they need to be a little baggier. That's like a very clear, like pull down, stretch out over the tongue. If they're that low, they need to be a little baggier or they need to be higher up. Very particular about how the bottom of the pants look.
It's very clear.
Yeah. It's important. It's an important dialogue to have.
Good call, Blue. Good call. I got to turn game day off. It's like even a pitch ahead of this game, which is like 8 seconds ahead of you.
Yeah. 15 seconds ahead.
I knew what happened this AB before it was even on my screen.
Really?
This is crazy.
Is it just me or has Rafi Devers like front leg gotten further behind him?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like ridiculous. See, I kind of hate this scenario. I'm gonna be honest, especially if they're being one out. Like,
Yeah.
in the chat, if you don't know what we're talking about, if this game goes extras, your book is immediately ruined. Look at Kyle. Like, we have no space left to go extras. He can maybe manufacture something in those squares over to the right.
That's
But
what I'll
it's a
have to do.
Pain, man. It's a real pain.
Well, in the games we've done thus far, I haven't tallied anything over here. I haven't used
I
this
don't either,
space,
yeah.
so it wouldn't be the worst thing.
If you really wanted to create a full box score, which, by the way, if there ever was like a ridiculous cool game that we had to do for,
I would tally it all.
I would tally it all
Yeah, that'd be cool.
for sure.
Shoot, I missed that whole Adamas AB. What's the count?
02.
Okay, so that was.
That's just an impossible pitch. Oh boy.
Tell you what, if there was a ballpark to hit a bases clearing triple,
It's true. Matty Chapman. Already 2 ding dongs on the night.
can you make it a third?
It seems like Edwin has kind of found that fastball.
If you're watching the stream, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the follow button.
Does a lot for us.
Does a lot for us.
Another thing, another gripe here. I don't love the name on the back of the helmet. I want the number. That's a small thing.
They've done that forever.
I know. I don't like it.
Going back to the bond, at least the Bonds days.
I don't like it. I want the number. I do like the 3D logo on the front though. It's versus like the sticker.
I think I'm kind of out on the 3D thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Good
I don't know.
game.
That was a good game.
Brought it down to the end.
Yeah, it was making me nervous there.
Yeah, fair. Because also the thing is that if they started hitting around and we went to extras, then we might as well burn this book. It would have been done.
They wouldn't have made it. I don't think they mathematically could have made it around.
Oh, true.
Although-
His bases were loaded. Yeah,
Maybe if they strung some singles. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows?
maybe.
Anywho's, or no, they're only down 2. So yeah, I don't think they would have.
Yeah.
Anywho's, good stuff.
Good stuff,
Another one
man.
of-
Look at that clean book.
Look at that.
It's a good looking book. The good job switching to the mechanical pencil. I can see exactly where you did
Yeah, I was like, right.
it. Yeah, in
Right
that
here.
second inning.
Second inning. Yeah, good. That was a good
Yeah.
call.
Yeah.
I just liked having an eraser, but this one also has an eraser, so I don't know why I didn't do this from the beginning.
Yeah.
All right.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Another game in the books. No more Mets games this season. Okay,
Yeah,
that's enough. No more Giants games either. I think we're looking at not locking anything in, but I think we're looking at. There's a weird Sunday where there's apparently no Sunday night game in August. Don't know what that's all about.
football, I think you said. Didn't we
I
figure
think-
that out?
I feel like football is making that something weird, but maybe I think we're looking at a Cubs Cardinals situation. I don't remember the exact day. in
No,
August,
it
but-
was it was a Little League Classic, right? Wasn't that the one we were kind of eyeballing for the next time we do this?
I think it's the freaking Mets.
No, was it the Mariners A's? No, that wasn't it.
Lord, I hope not.
That's 7 straight for the Mets, by the way.
Sunday the 3rd.
Wasn't
Tigers
that one?
Phillies. We're not doing that.
That'd be a sick one though.
It would be a sick one. Sunday the 10th, Cubs Cardinals. Might have to be that one. Sunday the 17th, Mariners Mets. Little League Classic.
Okay, get a little AL action sprinkled in there. It's fine.
I guess. Just
This will be
yet
the
another
third time with
freaking
the
Mets.
Mets.
Relax Sunday Night Baseball. This is why you're gonna lose baseball. And this ridiculous post-game interview where no one in that studio understands baseball or cares.
Who knows? Shout out Michael.
Shout out Michael, man. I like it. Yeah, what are you gonna do once a month? Shoot, might even mix in a little postseason one. Who knows? That'd be
fun.
nice. That would be fun. Talk about a scorecard that you might keep. You know,
That'd be sweet.
that'd be kind of cool.
Would be sweet. Yeah. Shout out Laura helping Michael out. We'll be back to talk ball. Actually, it can be Thursday. I think you mentioned that, Nate. We'll be back to talk. We'll be back on trade deadline day. We'll actually be live, I think, like the final hour of the trade deadline on
Yeah.
Thursday.
Yeah, we'll be on like a half hour before it ends and a half hour after, just to let any of those deals trickle in.
Yep.
So Thursday for the pod episode. And again, thanks for joining. If you just hanging, watching the game, we do a podcast. Actually, it's pretty crazy.
Sure do.
So if you want to join in for that, be a good one to hop into. You know, catch this deadline. We're going to cover basically any of the moves that are being made from now until then, and then any moves that maybe trickle in after the deadline, and then yeah, babe, I know it's pizza time. Yeah, I told her 7 and now it's pushing 7:30.
All right. You gotta yeah, like you were saying, good. It's a good time. If you're a new listener or you just joined us for the first time on this stream, it's a good time to hop in with us on Thursday on the podcast. We'll be live streaming, and the podcast episode will also be up on Spotify, Apple, all that. So be sure to check that out and hop on board with us for the rest of the season. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Got a couple months left, and then we're kicking it into postseason gear. So
It's crazy to say. It's crazy to say it's almost August. I remember hearing old people and our parents just say like, "What happened to this year?" Now we're those people, and it's August. It's almost August. What are we doing?
crazy.
A lot of stuff to date me. I think I dated myself quite a bit in this episode.
Check out our vlog from All-Star Week if you haven't. Give that a watch. Subscribe on your favorite podcast platform. If you haven't already, would really help us out. And other than that, I think that's about it.
Laters.
Peace.